time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac too. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Oh, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go viral.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, Viral Gang? You are now in the presence of the ones. As always, it's your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. And I got the squad in the building, man. I got LBC Messiah, the great hitter, lead the way. We got Rod the Real.
Oh God, and all.
And we got Soap, Mr. 5200. And we got Mocha 3 Viral off camera. But what's up with y'all, man?
She'll be in here in a minute.
Mocha's gonna be in here. Listen, she's one of the fan favorites. She is part of the show.
Y'all tell Show be nice to her. You feel me? He over here mistreating her. All she trying to do is show some love.
First of all, I've been knowing Mocha since she was a pup.
Oh,
she
God.
just showed too much love at the wrong time.
Facts. you better know her since she was a pup, because she not fucking with you if you don't. She gonna bite the shit out.
She really not, because she's never attacked me, and I appreciate that, Mocha.
Cause she got like a 15
from day one.
She got like a 15-person attack list.
From homies. I've never been attacked. I've been around since day one.
Hey, no cap. Hey, I want to say, rest in peace, moms. I love you and I miss you. You feel
Praise
me?
God.
Think about you every day. But yeah, man, we fresh off this game.
Man.
Album release party, man. What's up with y'all, man?
Hey, that was a good look.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We was amongst stars, but I'm gonna tell you this: amongst the stars, we was the sun, because I felt like we was radiant up in that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Game. Shout out to G Magic. You feel me? Shout out to everybody that was in the building showing us love.
Shout out to my boy Freddie Gibbs being in there too.
Oh yeah, shout out Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah,
very personable. Very
I'm
personable.
gonna tell you this right now. Lock in with us. Y'all go see a future interview with that.
Hey, to everybody that stole my video, because you know that was a Viral Way exclusive when the game was going in about Dre, about Drake, about Kendrick. Y'all make sure to shout out where y'all got y'all sources from, man. Put via the Viral Way, Double XL, DJ Academics. I'm talking all the biggest, no jumper, the biggest
sources.
Source the source.
Because we was there live and direct in the building.
Because without Viral Way, you wouldn't have got that. You feel me?
Not at all. And we got so much to talk about that, but y'all want to talk about the game album? Y'all want to talk about what happened at the event?
No, let's talk about the event. First of all, how did y'all feel about the event? You know?
Shout out to my nigga Messiah. It was regular. No.
Niggas was regular.
No, it was regular. Honestly, bro, remind me of a grown man that has been through situations, elevate and come together, bro. I felt at home. You know, it was a lot of people that I knew up in there that other people may not know. So I felt like I was at home. It was a cool little vibe. Food, drinks, women, entertainment. Everything was A1, bro. And plus, we was up in there, bro, and all kind of knowing our lane. And it was a great vibe, man. For me, I had a great experience for that.
Hey, we got a lot of exclusive information. Some of the information we might be able to privy to, you know, tell y'all. And some we gonna save for when game actually pull up. You feel me? Yeah. But we definitely got some insights. And a lot of y'all in the comments gonna owe us a lot of apologies. That's all I'm saying. All that y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just making up shit. And we got a lot of confirmations. I'm gonna need a lot of apologies.
A lot of insight. Go ahead, Rob.
Because we got it from the horse's mouth. Now I'm not one that go run and tell, but as Viral said, the homie gonna pull up.
Facts.
And he gonna solidify the takes that all of us had in so many words. So you don't gotta hear us. You'll hear him when the time comes. And that's all I got to say about that.
I'm going to say this. All of us had a correct take on certain points. I don't know what takes we're going to talk about or we can expand on. All I know is this. Everybody, they was listening to what we were talking about. And we hit the hammer on the head on a lot of those things that we gave an opinion on. And they came into fruition, and there's some truth behind it.
Shout out to them though. That the event was cool. I think it was a successful event. You know what I mean? And you got to see different sides of just people in general. We got a lot of different insight. and it makes you look at things a little different. So you start to understand on a different level. But overall, the event was straight. So shout out to Game, shout out to, like you said, G Magic, shout out to everybody that was there with us.
Definitely, because a lot from the outside looking in, it may look like, oh man, he's jumping out the window. Why he doing this? Why he doing that? Then when you get the backstory of why certain things is happening or why he's doing certain things, you go, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. But you know, it be one of them, I ain't really got time to explain, and I really don't feel like explaining. I'm going to act on what I feel like acting on, and then when the truth come to light, y'all will understand later. Because me just telling you now, you're not going to understand. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you fanned out and you care more about the people you like versus hearing the facts. You know what I'm saying? It's like they say, don't meet your heroes because the heroes will let you down. It's one of them type of things where, hey, if I get to telling you about your heroes, you might not like your heroes no more.
Yeah.
Or you might look at them a little different. You know, that $100 bill might start looking funny in the light. I ain't saying no names, but, you know, y'all will get the drift.
On God in all the heavens.
No, definitely, bro. And I will say this as well. The things that we heard definitely made us kind of open our eyes up to be more, I'll say more open-minded to what's going on in the industry and not be quick to just be so one-sided on things.
Don't be overglazing.
Yeah, that part right there.
That's all it is. When you try to stay as close to the facts as possible, you can't really go wrong. When you get the overglazing and y'all can't put nothing past, well, he wouldn't do this. Nah, nigga, you don't know what these motherfuckers would do. What Drake said, ain't no friends in the industry. That's real shit, man. It's different. Sharky sharks, nigga.
So what I find amusing, y'all gonna find a reason to be mad about something. Y'all mad at us about being at the event.
They say,
oh yeah,
they chose sides.
They chose sides. Y'all made it on. Y'all made it.
First of all, you got showed there, and y'all already saying, yeah, I'm one of the, they love to say I'm the self-proclaimed K-Bot himself on this show. And trust me, it wasn't picking the sides. We got to do our research. And you know one thing I can't say? One thing about this pod, we really from the city. We really from LA, Long Beach, whatever the case may be. We can't hide. We can be found. Phone calls can be made on us and people can refer to us to certain sources because somebody knows somebody. At the end of the day, we can't sit cushy in our house and just hide and report. No, bro, we really outside with it. So again, certain things that other podcasters can do, can sit there, put their emotions on there, glaze on it, or just strict to their facts. They can say what they want to say and hide because they're not from out here. We really from out here, and we just really speaking on the coast. For myself, I'm speaking on the coast.
And for me, that's, you know what I mean? Y'all talking about choosing the side. That's Damu business. Fuck you niggas talking about.
Oh, God.
So even not even just that, but it's like y'all really taking so much of this rap shit too much to the heart. To say a nigga choosing sides because you networking and functioning with people is crazy to me. Now, I ain't even gonna say that, but
no, say that shit. Nigga. We on his with this shit.
Yeah,
I'm on Kanye shit on this
but I was finna say, but I don't gotta reveal that card right now.
Yeah, I'm finna go Def.
I already knew he was going.
I'm finna go DEFCON 3 on these niggas. Keep playing.
Niggas got the inside scoop.
That's all I'm saying.
Like nigga in depth.
And where all the trolls be at? Because they be in the comments, but we don't get nothing but love in real life.
Man,
so
hey, you know what, Viral? On God in man, on everything, bro. It was nothing but love in there. Even when we were giving our breaks and people was talking about our takes on the show, it still wasn't no hostility. It wasn't no uncomfortability or anything along those lines, bro. It was nothing but love.
I know. One thing I noticed about everybody there, what was funny to me, was everybody was trying to make everybody stand on what they were saying on the pod.
For sure. For sure.
Like, nigga, didn't you say?
Yeah, like,
nigga, I said that
I'm not
shit.
even that. I'm just being even us in general. Niggas like, nigga, like,
Yeah, you
niggas
did
looking
say
and waiting
that,
to
nigga.
see.
Yeah.
Nigga waiting to see if nigga gonna stand on it in person. That shit made me laugh in my head. I was just laughing. I'm
And
like,
the fact that we stood on it and didn't waver.
you got to.
Hey,
yeah.
But what I love is how intently the homie Messiah be. The homie be like, eye contact, nigga. What? Like,
What
nigga,
you mean?
yeah,
Are you talking about
nigga.
with people?
Yeah, in general.
Yeah.
Like what you just described. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I said that, or yes, nigga, that was said. Now, what you got to say? The homie was intently like, nigga, say something. We're there, nigga. But the love and
for
respect for us as a conglomerate, and then to them, it was all love and respect.
Yeah.
Now, facts.
Definitely.
And it was genuine. It wasn't no Hollywood entertainment type deal. Nigga, this was genuine love and respect.
Yeah, it definitely was. And
hey, these niggas so this nigga showed the Messiah and Rod, cause they came out like Suge Knight and Pac 95, nigga. hard bottoms on. They got the
all,
silk
in the
on.
group chat,
Come
nigga,
on.
time out.
Yes.
Hey, hold on. Before you even start.
Niggas had us thinking it was whole something different.
Man, listen,
huh?
hey, in the
They
comments,
gonna get
I
mad
wanna
at
ask-
me, nigga.
In the comments, I want to ask y'all this. When somebody say formal attire, you give a description of what formal attire is. Because when I think of formal attire, I think of fly casual. You know what I'm saying? So you're not coming in tennis shoes and casual wear. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why we were looking like that, because we were told dinner, casual, dress attire was business, what was it? Business casual?
Hey,
or
this the
Yeah.
cold part.
something like that.
The word formal was never
formal.
used.
Yes, it
Business
was.
casual was never used.
Yes,
the
it
only thing that
was.
was said was, hey, it's gonna be a
Dress up.
dinner as well. Just pretty much come on some fly shit.
All right.
No.
So fly shit.
Niggas said
can-
come on some fly shit.
But
No, it
fly
is.
shit in Cali,
It said
nigga,
dinner-
can mean a multitude of different things. It could. Nobody was under or overdressed in the
No,
crew.
Viral was underdressed compared
No,
to
I was perfectly.
I think he
No.
fit the scheme.
No.
I don't think we were overdressed. The three
I'm
of
on
us.
bro head. We came in them
Oh, you
motherfuckers.
want
hard
to
bottoms.
I'm not even tripping.
It was some rap shit. I would come like you feel me?
I'm
On some
not
rap
tripping.
shit.
I was
Yeah.
cool. I was cool to rock my Stacy's.
For
You
sure,
feel me?
exactly.
I don't pull them out much
You know-
Hey,
anyway.
you was fresh,
So-
nigga, with,
Yeah,
nigga, with the suede, nigga.
Yeah.
He had
I was cool.
OG 96 Crip vibes,
It's
nigga.
all-
That nigga was crimped out.
Hey, he had the blue pants on with the crease with the.
Oh yeah, nigga creased up and pieced up.
Car, he looking like Trey D and shit.
Nigga.
Hey, I will
Man.
say this though. I was surprised it was not a lot more rappers in the building. I think it was one rapper that I seen. Well,
was three.
notable rapper. It was
RJ.
RJ was there. I seen old girl, I think her name Armani, that we interviewed. She didn't speak, you feel me? She's still mad at me from the last episode,
Oh,
the Red
yeah,
Pill
nigga.
shit.
She was doing the
yeah. So
oh, them
Freddie Gibbs
niggas.
was there.
Freddie Gibbs was there.
Freddie Gibbs, and he
But I thought it was gonna be a lot more West Coast artists there, especially because of the features that he had on the album. He had damn near everybody in the industry on that motherfucker. I thought Drake was lightweight gonna be there because Drake was in LA at the time we had seen on TMZ and whatnot. And I'm looking at show like, oh yeah, this the moment right now.
What?
We finna get that.
oh
Yeah, stand on what you said on this
Hey,
pod.
hey,
So
nigga.
Pete.
hey, we ain't wavering for nothing. I wear a size 13. They don't do too much running, homie. Not like that, but you know what I'm saying?
Understand.
Hey, and Joe Moses actually was having a function simultaneously that night, from what I gathered, from
Oh,
what
is
I
that
found
right?
out through the homies. Well,
But I will say
It-
this though, it could have been more rappers there, but for me, it gave intimate vibe. It gave
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
people who wanted, like who he really wanted there, was there because he had his family there, he had his children there.
Yes.
Shout out to his daughter getting like a brand new Bentley or something
He
like
went crazy
that.
for her.
Man, he went crazy for his daughter. You know what I mean? So he was there with his children. He was there with his loved ones. I feel like it was more so of an intimate vibe, not necessarily an industry party.
So before we do the album review, because we definitely gotta
Oh,
review
for
the
sure,
album.
for sure.
What did y'all think of the speech that he gave? Because I believe y'all was outside talking to Freddie Gibbs. I heard him on the mic, so I ran in
Yeah.
and boom, started recording. But what do y'all think about him saying, man, I brought Nip on tour and I can't get Black Sam on the phone?
hey,
I can holler at Top, but I can't get Kendrick on the phone? Like, what's going on?
so my opinion, what caught my attention was the Black Sam. The whole thing with Kendrick, especially being from the soil in that area, I'm kind of privy to that. What's going on? That's not shocking to me. For myself personally, when he said what he said about, hey, I can't even get Black Sam on the phone there, or pretty much, nigga, it's dead on that issue, on that side. That was like, I want to say disturbing, but it was
Did it shock you?
it was eye-opening.
Mm.
And do with that what you will. That's the best way for me to describe it. It was eye-opening. I didn't expect that. But he kept it G. Whether y'all think it's antics or not, or however you choose, Game has always been transparent about everything. So
I
that
think
was like, oh, word?
I think a lot of that is kind of like I can't even say because there's a lot of mixed things with that. Because like I said before, if anybody's standing close to anybody that goes against my brother or anybody, then yeah, you're automatically I'm not fucking with you. So I think a lot of things that people see, it's like you can try to stay out of something, but people gonna put you on the other side of the fence. So what I mean is, we all know that Wackton had plenty smear campaigns on Nipsey, and Game is close to them. And it's like, damn, it's fucked up for Game because that's not necessarily you're controlling a grown man. Like, I'm not gonna keep telling you how to speak. But then I also think people look at things in a sense of, from Black Sam's perspective, like, well, you're not even defending it out loud, but you fuck with my brother like you say you did. So I think it's a lot of mixed mixed emotions that come with that. And I just think where Black Sam is at, the same way he told old boy to get cracking and come back.
Rockstar.
Yeah, so he's like, nigga, whatever's on that side, he's leaving over there. Like I say, a lot of these situations be unfortunate, but relationships have to be worked on, and a lot of things is behind the scenes. You have to stand up a certain way about certain people if you're looking at that, especially somebody that's in that's gone because they're not even here to defend themselves.
I agree with you on that. I will say this: Black Sam is not really an industry dude. Let's just be real. He's right now up front to be the industry dude because he's the face of Marathon because Nip is no longer here with us presently on this earth. You dig what I'm saying? And you can tell even then he was always the background character when it comes to Nip. You can tell he felt more comfortable being the behind the scenes dude. So now that he's kind of up front, he doesn't look at the relationship with Wack and Game as a industry business type shit. He really look at it as like, that's your homie, bro. But you say Nip is your brother, you got love for Nip. Like you said, defend him out loud. Because Game, we all know you're not afraid to give your opinion on anything like that. But I feel at the end of the day, with Black Sam, his loyalty is to his brother, as it should be, because blood is thicker than water at the end of the day. He's going to hold that wholeheartedly because the fact is his brother's never coming back. He misses his brother, so it's emotional attached to that. And again, Wack being connected to Game, I can see why he really don't want to have a conversation with Game, but Game never once ever said anything rude or disrespectful to Nip.
Right.
You know
But then it's a lot of speculation because we don't know what type of relationship they actually have or had. So sometimes it could be like, nigga, some people could look at things like, well, you know what I mean? I knew you because of you knew my brother type shit. Versus like we didn't have that relationship. Now I don't know what type of relationship they got, so I can only assume. Or it could be things more than that people feel like it's just I gotta keep my distance at a point.
Yeah, but Game always he say it himself, man. I put niggas on tours. Like I was putting niggas on. I shout out the Game because They Roll was one of the first songs I heard with Nip, you know what I'm saying, in Game. And that's when I was like, okay, cool.
But Black Sam to me he's not Nipsey. That's what I'm saying. Like your relationship was established with Nipsey, then you met Black Sam versus him meeting Black Sam and feeling like, oh, I can't get in touch with you no more. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how deep their relationship was. So we'll only see when Black Sam speaks on it.
Because I believe Game had an unreleased Nip verse, I want to say on that last album. And I believe I was hearing Black Sam had got it taken off because of Wack's comments. First, it started with Nip's not a legend. Then that whole debate happened. And then it went into, I got this unreleased sex tape and all this other type of shit where I don't know where Nip was doing some freaky, zesty shit in the tape, allegedly. And me and bro, we had debated Wack on that. When we was down there No Jumper, like, Wack, we don't believe that shit, bro. Like, come on, stop it. You feel me? And even the Nip is a legend thing, we debated that with him. The whole, is Nip better than Quick? We had a lot of debates surrounding Nip with Wack. But I just think Black Sam is zero tolerance with his brother because he's gone. And, it's alleged that they had a run-in at, I believe, 310 Motors where Nip supposedly told Wack, hey, stay out of 60 business. And then Wack has some shit going on where Nip left him on stuck with K Slay because Wack got him a slot in New York. Something happened behind the scenes where Nip promised the nigga out there a verse and Nip deaded him on the verse and had Wack looking crazy. And then I guess him and Nip eventually hashed it out where Nip was like, you know what, you right. You feel me? That ain't had nothing to do with me keeping my word or whatever. And Nip wind up doing the verse. So it was a lot of history behind the scenes that a lot of people, unless you just follow the story play by play, is not privy to. So I don't know how much of that Black Sam was in on, or you know what I'm saying? What else went on behind the scenes with Black Sam and Wack to where he's zero tolerance with anybody that deals with Wack, allegedly. You feel me? Even though he did do the interview with P Nice and P Nice is cool with Wack, or you know what I'm saying? So, but P Nice is from Long Beach as well, so it's a little different. It's just a lot of politics. That's just at the end of the day what the fuck is going on. But I would think somebody that's trying to keep my brother's name alive, you at least gonna get on the phone. Every time you get in front of a camera, Game is shouting Nipsey out. You know what I'm saying? At the verses, he shouted him out. He's trying to put unreleased verses on his album to make his, Nip's voice touch the mainstream. So he's doing things to show you, I fuck with your brother. You ain't necessarily got to fuck with me, but why not though? If I'm trying to keep your brother's name alive, because which one of these mainstream niggas is really trying to keep his name alive? Yeah, they was all pulling up on Crenshaw when the store was there to get the photo op. Store closed now. We ain't hearing too many niggas still saying cut name like that.
Because on the album,
I was gonna say the only person that's probably can do it. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't consider him Bino because I mean with the little joint album.
That's West Coast shit. I mean these industry niggas.
yeah.
Okay.
The little babies, the young thugs, all the niggas who was pulling up to that Marathon store to get that 6-0 Nipsey stamp of approval to be good on the coast. You don't really hear too many niggas trending. Saying that the Marathon continues.
Don't your boy Dave East?
Yeah, Dave East, yeah, that's they locked in though. You feel me? That's Harlem 6-0. And they was really locked in. But I mean, like these superstar niggas.
Right.
Game is superstar legend status. Still is. Marathon continues.
And on the album several times, whether it was him shouting it out on some genuine shit or undertones, he mentioned Marathon, Burger, and Nick several times on different songs on the project. So he's still putting that out there as a type of promotion, so to speak. So I now, after hearing the album and us speaking to him personally, knowing what we know, like, I understand the premise. Ain't no animosity there. Nigga always, when you showing love and niggas is, you can feel the like, damn, nigga, that wall is there, whatever that is.
Superstar too, because I don't even want this to slip because I don't even want the comments to go crazy. YG's a superstar. YG does help keep Nip legacy alive as well. He does shout him out. He does say that's my big bro, and I would consider him a superstar in the rap game. So YG does do it. I understand he from the West Coast, but he does. I feel like he surpassed that West Coast status. I feel like now he's considered superstar status in the hip hop game. So he does help and does do his part with keeping Nip legacy alive.
Nah, absolutely. And you know, he made his comments about Dr. Dre. He was a live wire, you feel me? And what y'all think about that? About their relationship? About Game and Dre's relationship? Do y'all think it was ever a real relationship, or was it more so Game was revering Dr. Dre, like, damn, this Dre. But Dre was looking at it like, oh, this is just an artist on the label, on the team. It's business.
I think that right there. I think Dre, he's been in the game way too long because technically his friendship was with Eazy-E and all them with NWA. So he experienced the whole betrayal amongst his friends and stuff like that. So at that point, you kind of get numb to the feeling. I think Game more so revered Dre, like, damn, nigga, this is my big idol. This is my big bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we West Coast, we supposed to be locked in. But I guess Game probably didn't know that was business relationship back then because, you know, the shit what happened with him and 50 at the time. He expect Dre to have his back because, you know, they both from Compton. But Dre being a businessman at that time, he like, no, I'm going with the artist that's hot. You know what I'm saying? All y'all my artists, all y'all on my label, but this is business. This ain't no personal relationship at this point. So I think Game probably could have been upset about the fact that Dre didn't get personal with Game during that time.
I think it's all business. I think, like you said, it just depends. You made a great point. He revered him. Game literally has NWA tatted on his chest. So it's like you looked up and watched this man come up in the industry. Now you get to work with him. It's a little different. And it's like how we talk about how people get up there to No Jumper and try to feel like they become friends. And it's like, no, he's looking at it like business. You get what I'm saying? So over time, but you think you develop a friendship with people, but some people keep it strictly business for life, no matter if you knew them niggas for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Man. So you start to look at that because now I might be able to call you for certain things. I might be able to fuck with you. I'm at events. So it's like you think you're building a real friendship. So outside of that, I thought they had a good relationship until they didn't. So I don't really know the ins and outs of it, but you know what I mean? Hopefully they straight.
Yeah, Dre don't really vocalize nothing at all. So we probably never hear it from Dr. Dre's side unless he just decide to do a tell-all when he feel like, all right, I'm really at the end of the road of this shit. So let me just air it all out. But right now, we just gonna speculate forever. You feel me? We can just go what it looks like. He had Eminem, that's the money bag. 50 was, you know, I'm riding with y'all to the end. Game was the live wire. So he like, I don't know. I'm not fucking up the for sure bags for the live wire. You feel me? And that's just my opinion. That's how it was. Game thought maybe we supposed to be closer than we are. And Dre like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if I'm your hero. Nigga, this business.
So I look at Dre and or Snoop, but Snoop tends to be more vocal. He might not give you everything, but he give you something in terms of insight. However, Dre is that of a like, Jay-Z don't talk until he really talk. That would be that of Dre. And Dre don't even, Jay-Z, if you ask me, speaks more than that of Dre.
Yeah.
So, but Dre and Jay-Z be on that type of time, like, It's like In and Out, nigga. They don't do no promos. You just know about In and Out because you know about In and Out. When you're that good, we don't need to make commercials. So Dre, I don't need to do interviews. Jay-Z don't need to do interviews. Recently, he has. Not making it about him. I'm just giving that analogy. But that Dre is of that. Like, nigga, I'm In and Out, nigga. You just know about me.
Nah, for sure. Now, we got to get into the album review, man.
Praise God,
one
nigga.
more thing. You remember
Nah,
we
go
said we talked about that. We talked about the no callback from Kendrick. You forgot that part.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
you kind of glazed over that.
because we low-key had talked about it the last time, and you was like, nah, that's some whole shit. Like, why you know what I'm saying?
I did
Kendrick
say
did some whole shit.
Because that was brought up at the party. That was.
That's
sure.
all I'm
that
saying.
Was
like,
brung up.
Because bro made a great point, bro. We all a phone call away, 2-3 phone calls away, nigga. If you really want to get to a nigga and alleviate an issue, it's nothing to get on the phone and be like, hey, man, what's up with dude? Like, what type of issue is this? Because we can get this out the way. We can squash it. We got to squabble up. Is this a paperwork? Is it just a conversation? We all out here supposed to be on some West Coast gangster shit, right? So is niggas that much in their ego where they forgot how to be a man about certain shit, nigga? And like they were saying, nigga, Drake was over there with one security guard. If it was that much smoke, why niggas didn't just pull up? He's in Compton. When niggas said he can't come. So if it was that much of a problem, they knew the man was there, why not pull up and address it however you wanted to address it, whether you wanted to highlight him face to face, whether you wanted to put pressure on him, whether you wanted to get off on him, whatever the case, the opportunity was there, but it wasn't taken. So evidently, it wasn't that much of a problem. But so to just turn around and block a nigga is crazy to me, if that's true, if that's the case. Because it's 3 sides to every story. It's their side, your side, and the truth in the middle. So I don't got the truth in the middle or their side. I got this side. I'm still open to hearing the other side and then, coming to a conclusion of what happened in the middle. But it couldn't have been that much of a problem. You feel me? We didn't hear about nobody pulling up.
Well, I felt like it's clearly a problem because, we had a whole bunch of hints saying that Game, is going to beef with Kendrick or things like that. So I feel like it's going to be something bigger than what it is. But at this point, until Kendrick step out and say something, it's not going to really be an issue as of right now.
And quite literally, that part I'm able to say and willing to speak. Game out his own mouth quite literally said, ain't no beef on my end.
Yeah.
He quite literally told all of us, ain't no beef on my end.
I think Game feels just some type of way because the fact that he was trying to hold down the West, create opportunities like how we say, put people on, put them on tour and stuff like that. I think Game just want a little more appreciation. It's kind of like a father that never gets any type of recognition in his own family. Like his sacrifice, he felt like, well, damn, I feel like I'm supposed to get more love than this. He kind of standing on the island, kind of solo bolo right now. It's like, damn, my nigga, like I did what I do. I do great music. You know what I'm saying? I hold down the coast. I'm representing how I'm supposed to, while I'm not being as much love and revere as others.
Well, what Game did confirm was what MacWap said. He got a call from Top and said, hey, let's kill this. Let's squash this. Because in my opinion, Game was ready for war. I don't care what y'all saying. Y'all can speculate. All them was subliminals. Nigga, stop playing, bro. We know how to dissect bars. We know when a subliminal is thrown. We know when it's bait. Hey, here, put the cheese on the mousetrap. As soon as you take that motherfucker, snap. And we saw the cheese on the mousetrap. They didn't go for it. You feel me? For whatever reason, they didn't want to go for it. But for sure, a nigga was ready and loaded up. I wish a motherfucker would. So to me,
I'm not tripping.
The risk wasn't worth the reward for Kendrick, so he didn't take the bait and he turned down the battle. Y'all take that however y'all want. All you know, he taking the high road. Nigga, you can't take a high road on a legend, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care what y'all think of me right now. You can't erase my history of what I done.
Quite literally.
You not liking me at this moment, don't erase what the fuck I done for hip hop, and it don't erase what I done for the nigga that you like right now.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Glad there's no open beef, no open diss right now, because Game could be a disrespectful motherfucker to trigger a nigga. And I don't want, like I've been saying, I don't want that to happen on the coast. I don't want to happen on the West because, like I said, it's deeper than rap. I don't want no beef. I don't want to hear no diss. And I'm glad.
That's a quote from YG album.
Oh, for sure.
Deeper than rap. Deeper than rap.
Oh, well,
Just
it's
my
deeper than
bad.
I put it like this. Game can say some shit to it can be a ripple effect of negativity, and I just hope it just don't go there.
What if they agreed to do smack URL style? We're gonna get on the stage, we're gonna get sponsors, we're gonna both get paid, we're gonna have 3 rounds, 3 minutes.
I'm great,
and we're gonna air each other out.
I'm great.
That's
great.
That makes sense.
That's it.
But to just go about it, and I don't know if y'all heard me when we were speaking to Gang, and we were speaking about what we talking about, and we were getting our insight, things being confirmed that certain people said. So now we're very vocal to, hey, no. I don't
Too
want
much
that.
Enemigos
I expressed to that. I'm from around that section. I don't want that. I'm like, I got insights. I don't want that personally. That creates a lot of havoc that don't need to happen, potentially. Hey, bro, don't do that, please.
Yeah, I don't really see that happening. I'd rather, if they was to do that, I'd rather just see them on a track, like with beats and shit like that. I think that'd be better for them if they decide to do diss records. But it ain't gonna happen. Next thing you know, I ain't gonna be surprised if we see them niggas on a track together.
Do some renegade shit. See who can out rap each other on the same track. That's what I would love to see.
What if they do some shit like what was that? Was that Game? Matter of fact, I'm thinking about it. How they did T.I. and Ludacris.
Oh,
you talking about
put them on the same song, dissing each other?
Yeah.
That was
what if Game get Kendrick and Drake on the same song?
That'd be crazy.
That would be.
But
my nigga, you real.
I'm like
one.
this. if I fuck with you, but your niggas around you is publicly saying crazy shit about me, and I don't see you publicly check that shit, I'm looking at you funny. Not them niggas, because I'm cool with you. Right. So if you can't control the niggas around you, or you not coming out and diffusing what they saying, it's looking like you allowing them to do that shit or using them as a mouthpiece, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'm putting a nigga on a track until you publicly come out and openly speak about this shit, because my name getting drugged through the mud over you just not speaking. Because you could easily, man, nah, Game is my nigga. Y'all tweaking the internet narratives. Y'all running crazy with the shit. And that's deaded. All the speculating we doing now is deaded. But for a nigga to not do that, I'm looking at you funny. If I'm Game.
You still can't control what another grown man said. And I see what you're saying. When you the boss, you are supposed to nip that in the bud. But at the end of the day, again, some of the people that are around both camps are real life hood niggas, bro. They really from a section. So you really can't control a grown ass man in their opinion, you know? So it's
not at all. I'm saying for me though, because when your niggas speak, I think that's what you thinking. So if you come out and be like, look, the homie got his own mind, but we good. Whatever he got going on is him.
One band, one sound.
Bingo.
We've as a conglomerate amongst ourselves, we've had these kind of conversations. It's not for y'all to know, but when one move like a clown, whatever that means, or when one says something,
one bad apple spoiled a bunch.
It applies to all, even if that's not the mindset of all. One rotten apple makes everybody rotten. So I have to agree with what Viral is speaking, because if you see one of the 5 of us do some clown shit, you know what y'all gonna say in the comments? Y'all.
Facts.
You're not gonna say Rod. You're not gonna say Viral. You're not gonna say Masai. You're not gonna say Show. You're not gonna say Kali. You're gonna say y'all. Even though one of us may have possibly done some clown shit.
Well, they don't say y'all when I be on Drake bumper though. I'll tell you
that, because nigga, you've made it very clear. That's you, nigga.
That's definitely you.
Yeah, nigga, you've made that very clear.
What I can say is like, it's like niggas want an explanation for him, but it's action speaking louder than words at this point. Because it's like, nigga, if a nigga not answering my call, I'm just gonna feel like at that point, nigga don't fuck with me. Then it is what it is at that point. That's how I'm gonna look at it. To where it's like, fuck that then. That's
fuck all that get on the song shit then, nigga. If I can't get you on the phone,
I'm not saying that.
I ain't getting you on the song, nigga.
That was something different. I'm just giving an idea. But I'm saying regardless, if I can't get you on the phone, I'm not fucking with you in general, period. Like that's just that. And then I just think maybe it's confusion for him, if he really doesn't know, like, okay, where did this go bad at? Where did the relationship go bad? If you don't know, but if you do know, then it's like, niggas, see shit for what it is and move forward.
They told me to pick a side, I picked homicide.
Woo!
They told me to pick a side, I'm picking homicide.
Nigga,
what y'all think about the album? Documentary 3 dropped. I've been listening to it
That nigga-
all
hey,
day.
you too?
I gave it the earphone test. I gave it the phone test, the TV test. I gave it the car test, the ride test. And for me, I'm going to go ahead and say, no glaze, this may be hip-hop album of the year. Not even maybe. As of right now, I'm going to call it hip-hop album of the year. Now, before this album dropped, I had Iceman as album of the year, but this is easily topped Iceman, number one. The production.
Hold on. What'd you just say?
That was easily topped Iceman. Number one.
Yeah, he
God!
said.
Hey, what my daughter say?
Nah,
What my
because
daughter say?
that's Drake Allah.
Hey, my daughter. Hey, I put my daughter in the group chat. What my daughter say? That shit ass. Daddy.
Hey, all I'm saying is, for me, the production was fire.
That's the realest take you had in a long time, bro. Why you say
All
that?
my takes is real. For
Nah.
me,
That nigga said, "Fuck."
listen,
what
hold
you
on.
talking
We
about.
could. For me, the production was fire. That's number one. And for the longest, we've been talking about these rappers only making 10-song albums, 2 minutes a piece. He went back to the old school, gave us damn near a double disc worth of songs. And they was all full songs, 2-3 verses. He had interludes. He had the I don't want to call them skits, but you know how they kind of like at the skit at the beginning of the song. So he took it back. He prelude to the song. He took it back to the essence with that. I like how a lot of the beats played on his classic songs from the first documentary, and then they kind of put the new 2026 twist on it.
Yeah.
So front to back, the album, top to bottom, was fire to me. I didn't like one song, and that's because he got in his Party Next Door bag. I don't want to hear Game singing. I'm sorry.
right.
That's
I
actually
don't.
the song with Party Next
Yeah,
Door.
I don't want to
That's
hear.
on my like list.
I don't want it. So
I
that
wasn't feeling
song
that.
I skipped. I could have done without that. But he's rapping his ass off. It's substance, storytelling. He took it back to what hip hop was supposed to be, and instead of following the trends of what's going on, it's like, nigga, I'm a legend, I'm a vet, I'm gonna set the trend. This is what we supposed to do. This is what we do it for, the essence of the shit.
So he had expressed, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this for you niggas. And out of 24 tracks, an hour, 24 minutes, nigga, I quite literally, nigga, liked 17 of the 24. And that's being real. Like when we talked about, and we quite literally last episode talked about no skips. That is really a no skip album. Those other 7 songs that I didn't like were actually not bad songs. They just didn't that's not my style. But having listened to it, because I've listened to that album several times from the time it dropped to today, front to back. Those songs are not bad. They just not my taste. But of the 24 songs, I have put on my playlist 17 of them. So
Shout out, Shout out. Go ahead. My bad, Rod.
Oh, yeah, you good. So
Shout out to
those bangers. That's you though. You good. Go ahead. Go
Nigga,
ahead.
can't wait to
it's
get his
good.
take.
Go ahead.
I wasn't. I thought he was finishing.
My
My
bad,
bad.
my
But shout out to Game, man. He definitely gave us complete body of work. I think a lot of Game albums, he's never given us what the new era is doing with his albums. Like most of his albums is a lot of tracks, it's a full body of work. He was real, I think, intentional about this album. He gave a lot of different perspectives. Even I like the song where he was talking to his younger self. Even though that was a different perspective on something and things that a lot of people ain't doing. You know, a lot of people ask them questions. What would you tell your younger self? So that
he
was
actually had that topic on his podcast.
Nah, for sure. So the beats that's one main thing. Like you said, the production. You gotta have good beats, especially on album projects. That's where a lot of people go wrong. And then when you got substance on that, it's like they just go together. So it's like, other than that, I don't really see how can I say? Game is a real rapper, and I think he showed niggas that again.
I agree with what a lot of everyone said. You kind of took a lot of my points. I'm glad you went because I don't even have to reaffirm that. Beats was on point. Style was on point. Substance was on point. Substance was on point. I love the fact that it's damn near like a no skip. I got like 16 songs on there that I truly do like. Kind of like what Ron said. Certain songs that if I didn't like, it's not that the song wasn't good. It just wasn't up to my par or the type of style of music I would continue to bump. But if the album was playing, I mean, let it bump, let it play. But for the most part, though, I love the style of the album. Shout out to the Prolific album coming out a week before, and then this one. Shout out to 2 West Coast albums back to back that we can talk about. That hip hop is definitely back on the West Coast once we really start applying our style, our pressure. I love this album. I love this fact that this album's not going to come and go like how we talk about other artists and other albums. Yeah. This is an album that we can continue to have a conversation on when Kylie is on because, again, it has so much substance. Now, I will say this. as far as favorite songs, my favorite song on there was Meet the Parents. I love the substance in that song. I love the fact that Game got deep because he was talking about, I didn't ask for this shit. I didn't ask to be a power. I didn't ask for my mother to gang bang. I love his vulnerability in that song because at the end of the day, vulnerability. That shit whooped my ass just now. Long story,
Vulnerability squabbled him down.
like a motherfucker. Long story short, though, I love that song because I can relate to that song. I understood what it was like when you put in a position and you didn't ask for it, but you had to roll with the punches and kind of just grow up a little fast. That song was damn near kind of like, I'm gonna sound like a bad take. It's like a start from scratch on that album. That was like a deep song that I truly love and I appreciate it. I heard that song the first time, I immediately played it like 3 times in a row because the substance in there. I do appreciate a lot of the other music, but that song, Meet the Parents, I know it's not going to be a single, but that's one of those songs where if you understand the lifestyle, how you grew up out here on the coast, or just even had a bad life growing up as a youth and you was forced to change and adapt to certain things, that's a song that I'm glad Game gave because, again, it gives a different perspective of how he acts, why he's like this, why do he have these antics, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that song, Meet the Parents, on there.
My favorite song, 20 Deep.
Nick
20 Deep is a banger, nigga. I done played that shit like 10 times.
been wearing that shit out.
Strictly, not even strictly. Running was one of my favorite songs in the original documentary. Beat was fire. They remixed the running beat, so you could still hear the I'm running in the song. And then they put a new 2026 loop on it. Mike and Keys did their motherfucking thing. 20 Deep is fire. And I want to say Snoop on Love It or Hate It.
Hate it or love it?
I don't know where Snoop came with that verse, nigga. He got in his bag. That nigga, that was one of the best Snoop verses I heard in a while.
He just literally took my whole take. I was waiting. I'm like, I let that nigga talk too damn much.
Snoop got in his bag.
Two 16s on there.
That's what I'm about to say for sure. Shout out to Snoop because he got off and he showed, God damn, Mocha, and he showed that he still got it. You know what I'm saying? And it shows you the difference of how he raps when he has good beats. I think that's sometimes where Snoop go wrong and people don't like it. He just need to, if he get the right beats, Snoop is he killing features. He killing tracks in general. So that's why I hate when niggas be talking that old talk. Because as long as you talking some real shit and people can feel it, that's all you really need. But yeah, that was it. Love It or Hate It.
Yeah,
that was good. And I liked what he did because he brought some nostalgia to it off the documentary one. And like you said, revitalized it in 2026. So it still gave you that feel. You're like, okay, this the bag you want. Sometimes you wish artists go back to. Damn, I miss when that artist was rapping like this. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good. In retrospect, in my opinion, that for doing that was smart as hell.
If you hating on this album, you just really don't like hip hop because I don't see how you can play it, listen to it, and say it's not good.
And that's
like unless you just on some gay glazing or I'm picking side shit. My favorite rapper don't like the nigga, so I don't like him. That's the only way I can see because the music is good. And what this shows is when you get on tracks with an artist who can actually rap, it makes you elevate your pen. Because Snoop knew I can't come playing with Neff, nigga. Nigga, Snoop would bar to bar with the nigga on that motherfucker.
Man, he had more verses. He actually had 2 verses, and Game only actually had 1 on that track, if my recollection is correct.
And Snoop gave it up for the city, nigga.
He did.
They both was on
their little, lightweight.
And you know what that reminded me of? If you listen to the documentary too, with will.i.am and Snoop on there, that was another rendition of, even though they had to Love It or Hate It, that was like a rendition of I'm chilling in LA. That shit. That was, but it was just him and Snoop without will.i.am. So he gave you 2 renditions. The Hate It or Love It beat, he brung that back, but having him and Snoop on that track, if you listen to documentary 2 or you're privy to Game, that was like a part 2 of that song. I think it's called Chillin' in LA. I don't know. It's on documentary too.
And for you Drake fans out there, I appreciate Drake being on No Breaks. That shit goes hard too.
No breaks. Look at this glazing ass.
That song low-key do go. Hey, that passed the car test, nigga. You got that shit on, nigga.
I pulled up.
This glazing ass nigga.
No. Hey, listen, I be on Drake bump all the time.
He OVO now.
He coming around,
not at all.
He OVO now.
No.
OVO.
I gotta get credit when it's due.
I gotta get credit when it's. Hey, the song is hot, my nigga. I thought it was gonna be a Drake verse on there. That's why I was the only disappointed part on there. Drake did his thing on the hook, but the song, I think, Jesus, the very first intro, Game knew who he was talking to. He was talking to us about being loyal to certain people in the rap game. I felt like he was answering some of those questions about, you know, why I should be loyal to some people. But nevertheless, though, I think the album was great. One song I will say, and it's no hate to my boy Messiah. Lil Wayne, what the fuck are you doing in Salt Steppers?
Nah, you
That Steppers is a
literally,
banger.
you literally, this shit getting on my nerves right now.
Hey, that Steppers is a banger.
Hey, Wayne letting this nigga down.
Nah, I was literally waiting for come with that next. Nah,
Oh,
you
my-
good. I'm just saying that that's how you know sometimes
We around each other.
the mind is here. But I was really thinking, I'm like, when y'all was done, I was gonna say Wayne really disappointed me with that verse. Like, Wayne, what was you doing? Because I hear Wayne on different tracks and he keep trying to do always this super fast rapping all the time. Like, you don't got to keep doing that. I understand that's your style, but it was just like, damn, Wayne. And then the subject matter, I think sometimes it matters. Like, Wayne needs some good beats too. Like, he should have got on a different track. But shout out to them though. But Wayne did go. He did.
He let a nigga down,
Do
bro.
you think Wayne is at the Eminem stage of his career where I did everything? I just want to see how technically I can
Just
rap.
trying shit.
Yeah, like let me just try to
I
rap
think
fast as
so.
I can, put as many syllables and hit as many pockets with the fast flow as possible. Like he just playing around.
I
at this
think he
point.
just be trying shit.
just trying.
I
shit.
think quite literally Game said it out his mouth. I don't know which one of us recorded it, but when he said, this ain't about the money, I'm just trying to show niggas. Or Jay-Z, even when he came out with that album with the 30s, the new 20, and a lot of critics had a lot to say about that, and he expressed, I'm just really trying something new.
Nah, but don't try no shit with me, man.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, now let's see if he threw that for a layup, because you know Wayne probably fuck with Game. I don't know if
No,
he
they
probably
do.
charged him. Or not. What I mean is, it's possibly could be Game last album for all we know. You know what I'm saying? So give me an exclusive verse. I mean, you can say that.
So you
think
can't
Game
let.
got
So
nothing to
let me
take.
ask you this.
I'm not saying he don't, but how many times niggas ain't just dropping albums like that no more? Like, to where, I mean, you can say
I
that. Like
think
I said, it's a possibility. A lot of niggas.
I think Game can create a whole new wave of nigga bring back real music, bring back dope albums now. I think you got to start with somebody. And again, like I said, Prolific came out. We talked about it. We still can talk about it because I got some bangers on there. Then Game came out. Like I said, bring back hot albums now with substance.
Hey, so I don't want to spend the whole show
go
talking
ahead.
about Game, but just one quick thing, because I seen DJ Academics, which surprised me, got on Drake ass about not promoting Game's album. And literally about an hour or two later, he throws up the no breaks in his story. Because Game been putting his neck on the limb, holding Drake down, saying, hey, Drake is my mans, this, that, and the third, going against the coast for Drake. And then when it's album time, promo time, Drake was silent. And Academics is like, hold on, nigga, don't turn into the nigga that you claim to hate, nigga, or you say them niggas do this type of shit, but then you currently doing it. And immediately he put it up in the story.
But now, but seeing it take another nigga to make you do that, when this nigga been literally got the dinner, the whole coast going against him for that, it's showing more things to just to prove that what Kendrick was talking about. Because it's like, why aren't you promoting? This is the only nigga that been going to bat for you. Yeah. So, and it's just crazy. And sometimes people expect things, but you're not the friend that you maybe want from other people. Like we was talking about before. So, and a lot of niggas used to just buying friends. Now, when you get to that level, I could just give you gifts. I could do certain things. And now, so-called nowadays, that make you a real nigga.
So, like, the way this was, that was new to me. The fact that in order for you to jump off the ledge, Drake, your own boy that been repping you for years had to point that out. That's new to me, and that's fucked up, because from the gate, I've always said, maybe not on record, the way the industry turned on Drake in that beef, you niggas is some bitch ass niggas. It's not a matter of what's true or what's not, or Kendrick killed him. Nobody's arguing that. What I'm talking about is how you niggas did switch up on Drake. A lot of these industry niggas switched up on that nigga. Of all the niggas, Gang didn't. So, hey, my nigga, what's up with you? I understand Academics' perspective from that standpoint, because I believe he's looking at it from that standpoint. Like, a lot of niggas in the industry, particularly on the West Coast, stopped fucking with him for whatever the reason was. And the only one who hasn't, specifically from the soil, from in that area, my area specifically, hey, my nigga, for better or for worse, I don't got nothing, no beef with Kendrick, but I still rock with this nigga. So if a nigga from from right there in it can still rock with the nigga that you beefing with. What's up with a lot of you other rap niggas that ain't even from this section, even from the coast? You niggas got on the bandwagon.
Facts.
It's one of them. You find out some clown shit or a nigga get beat up.
Is it that serious for that, or are niggas too are people too sensitive? Because do y'all think? Well, I didn't really pay attention. Was Game promoting Iceman?
I can't say that he was promoting Iceman.
He was promoting Drake himself.
But he did.
Yeah.
I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
He was promoting Drake as an
still,
individual.
What did he say the other night? He got it on camera. Hey, my nigga, y'all niggas want me to switch up on Drake? The nigga ain't never been bad to me. Out of Game's mouth. I can respect that. It's not a matter of what the coast, your homies think. Sometimes it's one of them things for real. Hey, my nigga ain't never did me wrong. He always been done right by me, my folks, and so forth. The nigga been good in my book. The nigga put me on, I put him on, etc. I do understand that.
I'm a shout out to us because I remember asking the question, holding your friends accountable. And I think academics just basically hold Drake accountable of like, hey, bro, give Game some love, bro, because he was really holding you down westward, bro. I mean, he wasn't invited to the pop-up tour. Hell, he couldn't go to the Super Bowl show. Like, nigga, give that nigga some love, bro, because again, at the end of the day, homie, he the only one that's really holding you down from that side of town. He damn near kind of went against the grain for you when the whole coast, damn near that's everybody from the West was at the pop-up tour. And even your boy LeBron James.
He going through the mud.
Nigga,
he going
LeBron
through the mud.
was there, nigga.
Yeah, you should have been the first nigga throwing the album up. Nigga.
Yeah.
Shout out Game, nigga. Go check out that
for
documentary
sure.
3.
DC damn near should have made a drop.
That's all I'm saying.
And you own the album, though. So I don't know.
And it took for Act to say, hey, nigga, the fuck is you doing, nigga?
You ain't
for you
that
to put
busy,
the shit up there. Like, so that dude look a little, you feel me? You can say a nigga busy, but come on, cuz
no,
it ain't that much busy in the world.
Ain't nobody that busy.
You're not that busy where you can't stop and repost the homies stuff.
You on your phone.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Nigga, I repost all the homies shit.
Exactly.
And it's times, nigga, I'll go through the homies pages, the viral way page, y'all individual pages. I might not have caught it. I literally sit there and go through pages.
Even if I don't agree with you, what you post
I'm
or
gonna
don't even
reshare.
like.
I'm gonna repost.
If I reshare it, it's gonna reach some other people for
there
you.
Bottom
go,
line.
bro. Exactly.
I'm
Support
like,
is free.
I'm like Rick Ross. I don't gotta even hear the goddamn video. If I see the homie come up,
You supposed to show
I'm
love.
sharing it. I'm reposting.
Support is
Period.
free,
So
dog.
let
But
me
what's
ask
the
y'all
next one?
this, right? Do y'all think Lil Durk is beating the feds? Now, we all know when the feds come, pause, they don't come till they got you. 99.999% conviction rate. Feds ain't knocking on your door unless they feel the case is solid. Now, Durk has about 35 people turning state evidence on him.
Ooh.
Most of them is his own squad, OTF. The main two niggas I believe are, I want to say, Vinny and OTF Jam, who I believe just testified.
Was that the nigga that was crying when they caught him on camera? He was like, "I'll tell you everything." Y'all seen that video?
That
no,
video I
I
didn't
have
see,
not.
but what I do know is OTF Jam was the ones allegedly doing the hits. So he did a lot of the hits. He was knocking off so many niggas that he said Durk pulled him into the laundry room and said, "Hey, bro, you got to stop chipping niggas, bro. You getting the feds on this. You got to calm. You got to calm down, man.
Too much work.
You put in too much work, nigga. You chill out, my nigga."
Nah, OTF Jam is the other dude that was in that music video. Everybody was putting
so
two and
they
two
saying
together.
OTF Jam has been lining them up now.
He too hot. Stop
Now.
chipping niggas. I ain't
Hey,
never
nigga,
heard.
you too good, nigga. You too good.
And Vinny was the money man, you feel me? So they say he has a lot of info. He turned on Durk. I just think it's too many odds stacked against Durk. If you got one snitch on your case, it make it hard to beat the case.
Yeah.
You telling me you got 35-something rats from your squad telling on you? They telling about the payments that you did, because this ain't the only case he got. Just say he beat this, he got a whole nother case that he got to beat, and they talking about more bodies. The most notable, FBG Cash. Y'all know that's FBG Ducks. That's one of his main man. Started FBG with him. When Duck got knocked off, boom, FBG Cash started taking off. He started trolling them niggas, trolling Von, took the infamous picture in front of O Block in front of the Von mural. Next thing you know, he get chipped. Well, they saying Durk allegedly sent that hit. They ratting on him about that. And then they got videos of Durk damn near self-snitching, saying, "Hey, you gonna end up by that tree." And if you go look, FBG Cash's body was where? Laid out by a tree. So it's a lot of self-snitching going on. they are using Durk's own lyrics against him, with a nigga damn near telling the play-by-play of everything that happened. So, do y'all think he got any action at beating this?
I
shit?
think it's ugly when you got witnesses against you. It's damn near kind of cooked, especially when you got witnesses that's from the inside of your camp. So it's gonna be very hard. I don't see it happening if they witnesses is valid in any type of way. So just like I said, I hope for the best for him. Hopefully he can get some time that he can deal with, or he can at least get out. But with that many witnesses, it's kind of ugly.
And on top of, they got his phone, you feel me? And like I said, these dumb niggas took a flight, went through TSA to do a hit in Beverly Hills. And they got the messages from Durk saying, yeah, book the flights, rentals, all that. Just don't book it in my name. But these niggas put it in his name anyway with the company OTF card. So,
hey, man,
This is some gang goofy ass shit, bro. Y'all know the term. So look, having been to the Binks, all of us have, Masai and myself doing a significant amount of time, there's a term called torpedoes. The torpedoes did torpedo shit. That's what torpedoes do, nigga. You send torpedoes because, nigga, they're crash outs. They don't know no better. The nigga quite literally told you not to do X, Y, Z. Guess what they did? That's why they're torpedoes. So you take a risk when you deal with torpedoes. This is what you get. Now, in terms of the incrimination of self and the people from within the camp telling, is one of two things. The feds got something on them. No matter how minute we think it is, they got something on them that they don't want to come out, so they turning, and or they never really liked this nigga Durk to begin with.
There's no honor amongst thieves at the same time, because they probably looking at it like, nigga, I'm not putting this shit in my name, especially if I'm going to go do the hit. And then a lot of these niggas, you never know. These niggas don't. A lot of these niggas be talking about what they would and wouldn't do in situations that never been in a situation. And what I mean is with the no snitching and shit like that. So a lot of these niggas might be doing shit so it can fall back on Durk. So they can have a way out if something else occurs. And these niggas, you got all this shit in Durk's name. Now he attached to it. And now you can give up the big fish because you under fire.
The only thing I will say that will help Durk is the fact that he can afford the high-end lawyers. And again, I know the feds has a high conviction rate. And Messiah said something that was probably need to be echoed. Hopefully he can get some time that he can deal with. Hopefully they ain't trying to, hit him over the head with the football numbers.
No, they coming for football numbers.
And I get it. That's where I'm just saying at this point, I just hope Durk got enough resources where he can just, hey, let's settle for this. You know how sometimes they'll trump up the charges with so many, so something can stick.
Start with, they're gonna make you take something.
They always start with the
and that's
highest.
all I'm saying. I'm hoping that maybe some of the bigger ones can kind of maybe fall off, where he can just maybe do something that's tolerable that he can accept.
Let me
the bigger ones is bodies.
You think he finna get that Big Meech? See, Big Meech went in young in order to come back at his age now, meaning he's viable. I don't know how old Durk is, but potentially he on this Big Meech in terms of time.
Big Meech got caught with dope though. This nigga is on trial for multiple bodies, paying for niggas to get knocked off. Then you gotta remember,
think he got some get back is what I'm asking.
I don't think so. I think it's over with. Remember, he had the case in Atlanta that he only beat because Von died, and then he put the body on Von, and that's when a lot of people say, "Oh, Durk snitched. He told on Von," but Von was already dead, and he's like, "Nigga, you can't tell on the dead man." Because you remember the witnesses, even in the video, they were saying, "Nigga, we seen Durk shooting the gun, and we saw the nigga shooting the gun in Atlanta, bro."
So is that
but
that
he beat the case by the grace of Von dying.
Is that T.I. situation in Cincinnati?
Something like that. That was a little different though. These niggas
situation different,
these niggas doing some other shit.
But what I can say, and that's another thing, when you got priors, and then these niggas out here was living like they was lawless, so they are allowing these niggas to do all this shit. They don't care if you offer another black nigga. We gonna get you when we get you. And a lot of things happen. This is what a lot of niggas don't understand. When you do a lot of shit, the moment you reach the top is when everything starts to catch up with you. You get what I'm saying? Like everything starts to crumble at that point. So you got to be careful about the energy you putting out. And those things it seemed like it happens to everybody when they get to the top of their game. Like I remember when Boosie went through his shit, they had to Better Believe It. He was just taking off, had Jeezy on them on there. Then he caught the
super bad album,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that was when he was supposed to reach way more stardom at that point.
He has, my bad, just a couple of the charges. Conspiracy to commit interstate stalking meaning they was following Quando Rondo around everywhere he went. Stalking resulting in death. They actually whacked him. Conspiracy to commit murder for hire. Use of interstate facilities in murder for hire resulting in death. A firearm machine gun case offense resulting in death. And then he has separate racketeering charges, allegations that are not being tied together with this case. So like I said, just say by the grace of God, he beat all this. Nigga, now you got a racketeering case. And then the rumors is you got more bodies that they're going to throw on top of that racketeering case if you beat that. So the nigga has charges on charges on charges getting thrown his way. And 35 witnesses? Who's the last nigga that you heard had 35 witnesses willing to testify against him with at least one having full immunity? So that means that person got so much valuable information. They like, nigga, we don't even care what you did. We gonna let you go home. Just tell us everything.
That's how it always goes.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, we don't care what you did. Nigga, they got movies on that. Nigga, whether it's fictitious or based on a true story. They will absolutely let a nigga go with nigga hella charges worse than the nigga they trying to catch.
Yeah, what they say, let the little fish go, catch and release, so we can get the big fish.
Denzel said that shit on training day when he pulled over on the 105. He said, "Hey, my nigga, we trying to catch the big fish," because white boy was tripping about, nigga, why you didn't? Denzel like, nigga, you tripping on them.
To catch a wolf, you got to be
trying
a wolf
to catch the real.
wolf,
yeah, nigga, we got to catch these real.
But
you let the little niggas go because I want these niggas.
I've been said this before, and I said it on this podcast, man. When you become a level of success, bro, you can't move the same way you did, bro. You gotta, it's chess, homie. Move like a king. You can't do pawn shit when you a king on a chessboard. So that's why I say, once you get to a certain level of success financially, and you got gained generational wealth, at some point, bro, you gotta leave the hood shit, the nigga shit behind you. I understand, nigga, we always want to be a nigga from the hood, a nigga from your set. That shit sounds cool on the records, but in real life, my nigga, you'll see what this nigga Lil Durk going. That nigga will love to trade situation with any one of them niggas right now to enjoy his life that he had prior to all these charges coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this though. To me, you just gotta, if you're gonna live that life and move a certain way, you just gotta be smarter, because we can say a lot of different things, but the government will still get you whacked. Niggas won't have no problem with that. The mob bosses, when they send hits and things like that nature, you're not even gonna be able to talk, because you're gonna have to go through like 3 or 4 channels of command. An order that came from Durk should have never even been able to go to one person to the next. It should have went through about 4 or 5 people before you even do that.
They was doing it on iPhone.
Now I know, but that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't even, whoever the person is should even be able to be in contact with Durk. You shouldn't even know who the shooters are.
And this the cold part. You know how you send a hit, you be on one side of the world while the hit getting done on this side. Nigga, Durk was in LA when this shit happened. Them niggas
His
came on private jets. You ain't even got no credible alibi. You want to be so close to the shit happening, you can't even say, nigga, I was over here in Italy with my woman.
He's
or
moving
nigga,
like
I was,
a pawn. That's
come
what I'm
on,
saying.
bro.
What you just said. Be on the other side of the world so you have credit. Deniability. Like, bro, I'm in Japan performing right now at the time. I have no idea what's going on in LA.
I don't think him being in LA matters though, because
that shit matters.
No, even if you're on the other side of the world and you're giving orders, I don't think it matters, because they don't care where you at to give an order. But it's different if you participating and then you trying to get an alibi and get out of there.
But this the difference. That's your alibi. I'm over here doing this. I don't know what's going on over there, because the communication, like you said, should have been going through 10 people before it ever linked back to him, and it should have never been on the telephone. Why niggas is still talking about crimes on phones is crazy. I know you dumb niggas think, oh, if I FaceTime audio, the feds can't tap it.
Yeah,
you niggas dumb as hell, bro.
Nigga.
They tapping anything to do with an electrical device.
Everything.
Why do you think the mafia had meetings in person, nigga? We ain't talking on no phones, because the phones is tapped. Even more than now, they could tap your TV, your video game, laptop, nigga, your smart fan, your smart refrigerator. You notice everything is smart? Yeah, because they can tap in on your dumb ass.
So this reminds me, and I quite literally just seen this shit last night. Remember that? Are you guys privy to the movie Brothers?
Yeah.
Remember that scene when he said, hey, I told you niggas to get out of town shooters.
Oh, you mean 4? You talk about 4 brothers.
Yeah, 4 brothers.
That's all I'm saying.
I just literally seen this clip last night. Nigga said, I told you niggas to get out of town shooters, and you niggas got in-town shooters. Now I got in-town problems, meaning I'm dealing with in-town law officials.
Right.
This is along those lines.
Yeah.
Nigga, I told you niggas to hire niggas from out of town.
Yeah.
It's on that type of time.
Your Durk might be in trouble because his brother, remember his brother got killed at the club. And allegedly the niggas who did it got wiped out maybe a week later at a gas station. So they saying them bodies niggas told on like, yeah, Durk got them niggas whacked. So it's just so much shit going on that I'm pretty sure that nigga thought he got away with because you can literally track all this shit in songs. I don't know why these Chicago niggas love to tell on themselves. I have no idea. If they put it on Twitter, they put it in the songs. It's just a whole nother world out there, but they niggas love self-snitching, bro. Shout out to the Chicago niggas who don't.
Only thing I can hope for him is majority of them witnesses be bullshit, material witnesses that's not necessarily credible, especially niggas that's, because it's kind of hard because it's that's why rats are the worst, because they do anything to get out of any situation. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully the lawyer is able to do his due diligence and pick at that, because a lot of these niggas is just trying to find their way out. So regardless of what y'all saying of him acting like he's the worst, these niggas participated. They lived that. That's why that snitching shit is crazy to me, because it's like, nigga, you fucked up, nigga. So that's on you. If game over for you, nigga, you knew the risk. You knew everything that came with that. So that's why I despise that shit.
Oh, come on out. They got us.
Yeah,
like that shit?
Come on
out. They got us. They got us. Nigga,
they got you, nigga. Yeah, exactly.
So we'll follow the case as it goes. We won't be popping up like Trap Lord Ross. I seen the nigga press that nigga like, man, quit doing the police job. Why are you at this man trial? You don't give a fuck about this man. You trying to create some goddamn content. This nigga Trap is crazy, bro. This nigga going to everybody trial, getting the content. This nigga is wild.
Nigga, that mean that nigga not gonna live long.
I'm gonna keep it.
Just give that to you right there. You playing too much.
Man, anybody that's in that position, bro, prevention is the best cure. Before you even getting into it, bro, just move like a king, homie. That street light shit is done with, bro. Bro just gave a perfect example. Everything is tapped. Even like shit like Snapchat, when people like, oh, it disappeared. No, it's a way for them to follow up on that shit too, bro. At the end of the day, homie, just stay out the way, bro. Once you get a certain level of success, I mean, that gang shit, the street is done. There is no fucking rules. There's no fucking love out here, my nigga. And you just said rats are spineless, my nigga. Those is like the fucking scum of the earth, nigga. They would tell on you for themselves so they can live their life. So,
bruh.
Get away
Speaking
from
of the
Let
streets,
me get some butter on my biscuit.
Speaking of the streets, it's a clip going around that's going viral. Now, y'all know Sue Surf. Shout out to Surf. Famous battle rapper, you feel me? Did some time in the feds. He caught a case. He had a lot of things going on. He was communicating through Instagram DMs, and they pulled up a lot of evidence against him on that. And he got snitched on in his cases. There was rats all in that RICO, the Rolling 60 RICO, from LA to New Jersey. So he just got out on that. But he had an interview on Hot 97. And in the interview, he said his dad, when he was a kid, was telling him about the streets, saying that, you know, hey, you need to avoid this, avoid that. And he said he never listened to his dad because his dad wasn't in the streets and he viewed his dad as a square. So because his dad was a square, he couldn't take no advice from him. But once he got to the feds and to prison, the lifers told him the exact same thing that his dad was telling him. And he said it registered coming from them because he could relate to them. Oh, they got ops. His dad never had no ops. They've been shot. His dad never been shot. They didn't have to chip shit or try to chip shit. He didn't have to try to chip shit out of his own mouth. So is this a problem in the black community where we won't listen to, we have an issue listening to people who we consider as squares, and we got to touch the fire before it's hot, go to prison, and then listen to the big homies who got life after we possibly done got life and ruined our life?
I think it could be a problem, but I think it's on the individual at this point, because a lot of people, it's a lot of people that have been in them same conditions and the same things that was able to learn from other people's mistakes. You know, you're more wiser when you're able to learn and not, you know what I mean? What do they call it? A hard head make a soft ass type shit, to where you got to learn yourself. So I think that is the biggest problem. And it's like, everybody doesn't have to be in the game for you to listen, especially somebody as your parent. Your father is the main one who wants to see you progress and be in a space. Now you saying he's a square. Like, at what point did you develop this mindset? Because, and then a lot of things can change once you fight in that time. Now it's not just what these niggas saying, it's resonating because, like you said, he went through it himself, to where it's like, damn, this shit could be it could be over. I almost blew it. That might have really opened up his mindset too. I think it sound good, but for sure, I say that all the time. Like, I never met a lifer in my life that didn't regret what he did, unless he just was dead on some shit, like something happened to some kids or where you
family
some shit that I could kick my feet up. Yeah.
And I can ride with this crime.
Yeah.
I'm okay with living what I did because this was personal to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, your children, certain things we don't mind taking that long vacation for because that's something we will always believe in. And it's like, hey,
this is what it is.
This is what comes with this.
And he did answer the backlash on Twitter. He's saying, "Oh yeah, so every nigga in the hood just listen to their parents, huh?" So he wasn't feeling the backlash because a lot of people saying, "Man, this nigga dumb as hell." Took through all that to realize the stove was hot, the fire.
But that's actually majority of niggas in the hood.
So my attitude is, for better or for worse, and this is the worst side of it, experience is the best teacher, which is all he's alluding to. Some of us have enough sense and enough wherewithal to learn from the dummies. You can learn from dummies. They always say you can learn from dummies and smart people. From dummies, crash dummies, you learn what not to do. And then those that are doing the right thing, you learn what to do. Nonetheless, regardless of what side you're on, it's still a type of experience. And unfortunately, when it comes to the hood, people with a hood mentality, whatever you would like to reference it as, experience is the best teacher. And unfortunately, most motherfuckers from the hood with a hood mentality, experience tends to be their best teacher. I think we've all been guilty of it. The difference is the four of us, we on like our something second chance. God got a blessing or a calling on our lives. And I thank God every day. But everybody does not have that because you got a lot of guys did one thing in their life. They really not about that life, but they did something about that life, and them niggas is never getting out again. So again, I reiterate, experience tends to be the best teacher for better or for worse.
I'm gonna say this because Messiah said a good point. It's case by case by the individual. In my section when I grew up, a lot of us didn't have fathers, but I think if we did have a quote unquote square fathers, I think a lot of us probably would have came out better humans because we just was doing shit because we had no guidance, nobody to look up to. We pretty much was doing shit just for acceptance amongst our peers. And then the cast that was a few years older from us, again, they didn't know no better as well. So we was all just trying to impress one another and just kind of cope with this, let's just say trauma bonding that we all have of a household that's considered not normal. We had a mother that worked. She was gone all the time. It's hard for her to be the parent and be at home at the same time when there's no father in the household. I did have one homie that did have a father, but his father was significantly elder. So it wasn't like he was like young enough to kind of be hip and stuff like that, but he ended up getting in trouble as well. So I do believe it's case by case. But I will say this, with this generation now, that square shit is out because squares can be just as gangster, or not, I'll say now affiliates can be just as gangster as the gangster folks out here now, especially being from the coast. I do feel like it's just case by case. Some kids, no matter what you do, how many times you whoop their ass, they got to experience it themselves. Then you got the ones where you can just barely raise your voice and they just kind of like, okay, I don't even want to test that parent.
Nigga.
Yeah, because I think Surf got some daddy issues too, because if you're familiar with his music, he talks about the strained relationship with his father. His father wasn't really around. He said he would pop up every 3 months. So he said, nigga, you expect me to listen to a nigga that's barely even there? If you go listen to one of his first viral songs, Cocaine Paradise, he said, I got a rest in peace daddy tat. And he ain't even dead. So that lets you know the type of relationship he has with his father, and there's probably a lot of resentment there to where, nigga, I'm not listening to shit you say. Whatever you say, I'm doing the opposite. On top of, I have brought this up in the past, parents need a lot more grace because it doesn't matter what your parents say, what type of life they give you. For the most part, a kid is going to do whatever they got their mind made up to do. I know all the shit I went out and did, none of my parents influenced me to go do that. And they told me to do the opposite. But I'm outside with the homies more than I'm at home with my parents. And your environment, influences you. You feel me? You become the 5 people you around the most. Parents could talk to they blue in the face. Teachers could talk to they blue in the face. I'm going to sit there, play the role, code switch. Once they gone, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. So I feel where Surf is coming from with that. Like, come on, don't act like, oh, y'all niggas just was listening to your motherfucking parents, especially in the hood, nigga. We outside.
So that's even people going in on him, it's like you got to give people grace. At least he learned at some point. There's a lot of niggas like we see from the Pooh Shiesties to all these niggas Niggas get in situations and don't learn from it. So, I mean, like I said, I give them grace for that. You know what I mean? It take a lot. And this is why a lot of niggas don't come out and even speak on things. Because you do something now, like I said, we are in an era, I don't care what nobody say, where niggas is looking to hate on you about anything. You can speak on something you went through, you learn from experience, and now they're mad at him for, oh, you's an idiot. But I'm pretty sure there's no way you go through this life without, life is the teacher. Like you said, you have to go through something to learn, no matter how. It might have been a little more extreme for him than it is for you, or you don't know what cards that nigga was dealt. So it's kind of, like I say, it's case by case.
And even on the flip side, how you just brought up that verse with your boy, I forgot his name, you just said.
Super Surf.
Super Surf. Lloyd Banks got a verse with Young Buck called Prices on My Head. And he was basically saying, I never had a role model because he was in the box. So I'm up in the club with either a heater or a high. So it's the same thing where it's case by case, where you can have a father and still go the same way. And again, the people who don't have one, we were looking for that. So now we outside around people who, let's say, fatherless activities, or the people who are not listening to their parents, and we up here trying to do this dumb shit. And again, once you experience it, now you all of a sudden you want to find God, you want to find Allah. You know what I mean? Oh, now all of a sudden man, my parents was right. But good thing, like you said, I'm glad that he got the common sense and he got the education where, all right, I'm gonna change now, rather than continue to go on that dumbass deep end.
But the deeper conversation that I really wanted to tie to that was, is it something internal that we got to fix in our communities as black people, where
environment,
we look at squares as you ain't really shit, you know, because he had used certain terminology like, oh yeah, when the real niggas start telling you, it clicks. Meaning, if you ain't ever did no dirt, I don't really view you as a real man. Because in the hood, whether niggas want to admit it or not, when niggas is younger, niggas do think that way. I know I did, nigga. Oh, this square ass nigga, you can't tell me shit, nigga. You don't even break the rules, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
It is a mindset. I mean, even as a 41-year-old, soon to be 41, I do say things like, my nigga, I need to know you got a felony, dirt on your neck, under your nails, you didn't cheat, something along those lines. I'm not condoning it, but it is a mindset. It's a mindset that I got from being in the streets, being in the hood, being in hoods. That is a culture. I'm not condoning it, but that is a mindset. Otherwise, what is your reasoning? What I do understand as a youth, I think we all have a rebellious spirit. Even at 41, I still have a rebellious spirit. I just choose to use it in other areas. But if as an actual youth, by nature, we're fucking rebellious. So everything that man is saying, it actually makes sense. It's not about condoning it. Everybody's rebellious. As Masai said, there's just different levels of extremities. Some of us choose to go further than others. That's why we got homies. When we was like 12, I think all of us got a homie. It might sound extreme. I got homies that at 12, nigga, got bodies. To me, even though I was actively banging at 12, that still was like sublime to me. Like, nigga, you took a nigga out?
Yeah, I think a lot. I think a lot of stuff come from lack of options, because I know if people have better options, it's hard to respect your parents when you see. Not even necessarily hard to respect. I'm not gonna use that term. It's hard for people to take advice when you see a vision of yourself in life as a kid and you think like you're struggling, you're going through stuff, you're watching your parents do paycheck to paycheck. Like you said, his pop's not around in this life. The lack of options is making you rebel in ways where it's like, I can't really learn from you and you don't understand what I'm going through. Every kid think that their parents don't understand, and then when shit hit the fan, your parents was right about everything. So it's like, even when you play chess, if people ever play chess, it's different. You view the game different when you're in the game versus somebody standing on the side of a chessboard and watching you like, why did he make that move? I could have seen it clear as day that you could have went left, right, and got checkmate. But now it's like, that's why I say it's hard to sometimes unpack unless you know everything that person has been through in their trials and tribulations in life.
I place it on environment placement as well. Opportunities kind of go hand in hand. If you're in an environment where opportunities is endless and people think highly of themselves, of course you're going to be a product of your environment. If you see everybody around you is going to school to be lawyers, doctors, or whatever the case may be, essentially freaking out, but you're going to become what you're around. So I do feel like opportunity, the environment, what you see. If all you see is negativity and glorified violence is pretty much being praised around you, then for the most part, you're going to want to, join in on that type of partake of what's going on around you. Now, be considered a square. What do we consider a square? Basically, somebody who's just out here not chipping something. Because at the end of the day, homie, they got white collar crimes out there that people from the hood wouldn't even fathom. Like, hey, homie, I was making millions of dollars before scamming was a thing. It was people was writing checks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Again, does it make him a square because he doesn't have the look of a killer? Does he not carry himself with the?
Are you privy to that movie Catch Me If You Can? Which
Of
is
course,
based on
hell yeah. That was one of the great.
That just alludes to what that's what you're describing.
Exactly. And he looked like he was young than a motherfucker doing that shit. He was a pilot one minute, a doctor the next. Again, but guess what? He was checked about the game. You know what I'm saying? So ideally, from when it comes to a black perspective, what is considered a square? That means the nigga got to have tattoos on his face. That means the nigga got to be intimidated. That means the nigga got to be emotionless. Again,
I think a square is just more so somebody that's not engaged in the lifestyle you live. So of course it's hard for somebody to understand. You can't understand it. And it's funny though, because shout out to Nipsey. I like that line when he said, this hood shit is like a bucket head bitch. Yeah, you know she ain't shit, you still fuck on that bitch. But to the naked eye, it's like you stuck on that bitch. But really how you see it, you just fucking that bitch. And that's where a lot of people don't understand the mindset. You know what I'm saying? So you looking at it, you can never understand it unless you're actually involved in it, I think, to that degree. Like you can tell me certain things, but how can you tell me something when you don't have to live the way I live?
no, and I
Like,
get it.
think about it. When we was kids, what was our term we used to use? Oh yeah, he with the business.
Yeah.
So we needed to know you was with the business, or you couldn't be around because the way we living, we can get into some shit, nigga. And if your square ass ain't with the business, I could get fucked off just hanging with you, nigga.
Easy,
So
like you hang
I
with
think
that
that's
nigga?
where that mindset come from. Like, nigga, we out here playing warriors and in real fucking life. So
Right.
if you a square ass nigga, that's cool. I know where I can hang out with you and where I can't.
Yeah, you can
You know what I'm
compartmentalize
saying?
your friend. And again, but let's be real. Now, everybody from the hood is with the business, though.
You find that
true.
out as you
fi-
grow.
You find out as you go. And I found out after a while, it was certain homies that wasn't with the business. They not on the same.
They living off the reputation of this section.
Exactly. Shout out to Tupac. You ain't shit without your homeboys. Yeah, you tough 30 deep. But then we on the solo creep, you don't hear it peak out that nigga.
Facts.
So that's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard. That's why for me personally, when niggas be saying somebody's with the business and some shit like that, if I haven't visualized you do anything, kind of like dirt in your nails, and or somebody I personally know can vouch for you, I don't give a fuck because again, I know square niggas who knocked off gangster niggas. You feel me? And then I seen gangster niggas vice versa on the square one. Then you get times where niggas be like, nah, bro, leave him alone. Let him be because you don't want that gangster to come out him because he's, you know how they say, let a dog lie?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He has that. He just ain't active right now.
I don't even care about that type of shit no more because I done seen real niggas, you know what I mean, turning to fake niggas. So you see a lot of things because, you know, niggas go to jail, catch a case, and now he telling. And this nigga probably was a killer. This nigga probably was all type of shit.
Christian now.
So-
Nigga,
so
prayer call.
It really don't matter. You have to, the thing with a lot of people, their mind start to go weak, or if it already was weak. And I think that's where you can't let that type of shit go. But other than that, I think you got to really redefine what's a
What's a real?
what's a real nigga, because like we said, nigga praised a lot of things, but then niggas wasn't like it's too many conceptual things that come with it. I just think overall when you meet people, you can understand because somebody might be solid to you, but then somebody else might look at them like they not solid. Because we use real nigga. Then you think about, like I like the movie Goodfellas. Oh, he's a good fella. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has their thing, but then a lot of them niggas wasn't really good fellas. So
Hey, so hey, did y'all see that video of RJ performing? Then he stopped his performance to go off on Dejan Paul.
Nah, I ain't see that. That was just
Oh,
recently?
okay, yeah, recently. So
I'm gonna say
RJ,
this. Shout out to Dejan, man. Whatever you doing is working.
RJ,
It's working. You getting niggas to react. You got niggas mentioning
You know why? You got gangster niggas going off on the square nigga.
Okay, so
Yeah.
RJ,
See
you
what I'm
know, he had put the list out criticizing everybody on the West Coast. He got his report card, and RJ wasn't feeling that, right? So boom, Dejan is at, I don't know if it was RJ's show, but RJ was performing. He spotted Dejan, stopped the show, and he starts explaining himself to Dejan. I'm a platinum selling artist. I'm this, I'm that. And in his mind, oh, I'm treating this nigga. In my mind, you're solidifying what the fuck Dejan is saying.
Explain banging.
And you're basically, because they trying to say Dejan opinions ain't valid. But by you explaining yourself to him, you're saying his opinion is valid. It's valid enough that it got under your skin and it got you jumping out your
Once you
body.
acknowledge
Because I'm
it.
not pausing my show to address a nigga that I think is not valid. So Dejan got the West Coast in the uproar, nigga. He got all these mainstream niggas responding. He got Snoop to respond. Because when we interviewed Snoop said, nigga, I used to be jumping in niggas' DMs and I had to check myself like, I can't be doing that shit. But Dejan just said some shit that got under Snoop's skin to the point where Snoop had to check the nigga in the comments. So Dejan is seeing what's going on with the Rage Bait game. And in my opinion, the nigga winning right now.
I agree that he winning. You really gotta keep your emotions intact because when you know what it is, you just know what it is. On the flip side, can we blame niggas for like getting at him? Now, I'm not finna stop my show. I'm not. Now, in terms of, and I'm not giving Snoop grace, but if you're gonna do it through get the nigga DM, comments, viral, but like nigga, in the midst of it, nigga, I'll spot you. Meaning, nigga, you got that kind of influence that, nigga, I'll stop my show in front of thousands and millions, nigga, to address a fun boy. That don't look good for you. It actually solidifies what he's saying to the naked eye.
I'm going to say this, bro. RJ, you performing. That nigga came to see you. Why would you even stop your show? Clearly, the nigga's a fan.
Nah, I think he was hosting, I believe.
Well, regardless of the
Who was
fact,
hosting?
Dejan.
Dejan was.
I don't know. He was in the crowd.
I'm gonna say this.
He was in it. Nah, he was on stage on that
Nah,
video
he was
with
in
a
the
mic.
crowd.
Well, listen. All right.
Nah, he was on stage with a mic standing behind him.
RJ was had a mic.
Well,
yeah, Dejan Paul did too.
Well, viral. All right. Well, nevertheless, how viral just put it out there. I thought Dejan was in the fucking crowd. Bro, ain't no way, nigga. You should stop your motion for a nigga who motherfuckers came to pay and see you. The most you could have gave was a fuck you, nigga. Hit him with the Jay-Z shit. Like, oh, Dejan up here, nigga. And then keep performing, my nigga. Like,
I'm
nigga,
about $1. What the fuck is 50
exactly,
cents?
bro. Move yourself as a fucking king. Oh, he in the background. Did he bring him up?
He got a mic in his hand. Oh, that's not a mic?
I don't know if it's a mic.
Well, I'm going to just say this, though, bro. Not like that, homie. Dejan, I'm not mad at you. Do your thing. You clearly are getting your views, your clicks, of whatever you doing. But my thing is this, nigga, if you a platinum rapper, you out there doing your shit, nigga, what are you doing stopping explaining yourself to a critic, my nigga? Do you think fucking Denzel Washington is stopping at Eber and Roper and like, hey, man, you know, why you gave me a thumbs down on my movie? Nigga, no, bro. You niggas pay to watch my shit. Y'all niggas judging off me. Nigga, let them niggas do what they do. If you're a rapper, be a rapper, bro. And I'm not trying to box them in. Not no shut up and dribble type shit, but my nigga, why are you pandering to the motherfucking critics, my nigga? So, continue to do your shit. Move like a fucking king. Again, it's chessboard. Don't move like a pawn. Move like a king. You see that nigga right there? Hey, boom, fuck you. Let me get back to my fans, the motherfuckers who appreciate me.
So, as Chris Brown said, nigga, you hating outside of the club. You can't even get in, nigga.
Yeah.
By the way, Game made the homie Chris Brown a blood.
That was crazy.
I just like that line on the album.
I
just threw that out
Chris
there.
Rock for the nigga.
Yeah, I just like that line.
But
Nigga.
these niggas don't realize how goofy they're looking, thinking that they're shitting on Dejan when all you doing is catapulting him.
You're propelling
and you're
him.
confirming what he's saying. Because if what he's saying isn't true, it wouldn't get under your skin.
Quite
But
literally.
every time he give his opinion, which they say is irrelevant, these niggas going on Twitter rants, they going on Instagram rants, they throwing subliminals. Now these niggas is stopping full-blown performances. Like, what's wrong with you niggas? Imagine Jay-Z at the motherfucking concert, see a critic, stop the whole show.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm Jay-Z. I'm a legend. I'm this, I'm that.
Boo that man.
Come on, bro. You're losing the battle, fam.
when they do that, for all the West Coast haters, because it's a lot of y'all, millions of y'all, you're just gratifying the haters at this point.
I think the way he was trying to see it was like, you can't say certain things about me that you could say about these other niggas because his song just went platinum or something like that.
We said he's a platinum artist.
Yeah, so
He mentioned that
got
the
his,
night
though.
too.
Nah, no. So I think that was more of the like, oh, I'm a stunt and shit on you type shit. Like, cause you can't really say too much about me. You go by your takes. You go by certain things, and I'll check those boxes. I think that's what he believes in his mind by doing that. But
when you study,
you're making this nigga like the bar of criticism. You're making this nigga the bar like.
So
RJ,
he the new academics?
Basically, you're making
West
academics
Coast.
of the West Coast. Like now, nigga. Again, we only give certain shit attention, and we publicize it once we start talking about it. If we ignore it, the shit won't be even recognized. We talked about that, about different titles. When white people rage baiters by saying the N-word. It's so many things that we talked about when we start giving it attention. Now all of a sudden it's clickbait. Bro, just ignore that shit. And I'm not saying you can't address them in your own way, but nigga, you stopping a concert, I think that's a little extreme.
So in my opinion, RJ lost that battle. And
agree.
Dejan won because he got him to jump out his body.
Agreed.
Exactly.
So,
because
you know
my mindset, you cannot misquote silence.
But not even that, nigga. RJ, not like that. You nigga, when he come to
You're
West Coast,
RJ.
bro, you're pause. You bigger than this nigga Dejan, bro. Like, nigga,
You're RJ.
You're RJ, bro. You got hits, nigga. You go back, nigga. At least 10 years ago, niggas was bumpy. Nigga, hoes come easy. Nigga, ride with me, bro. You got old school hits as you do new. So again, my nigga, why is you even worrying about what Rod just say? Nigga, Fun Boy is saying, dog. Continue
Quite
to
literally.
be you, homie. I don't know.
Man, shout out to Dejan, man. He shaking shit up. I like it, man.
I know.
Somebody got to be the villain. I like it, fellow villain. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I got
The villain
Joker
'cause they
right
hate me
here.
for
Why
my
so
opinion.
serious, nigga?
You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to keep it real with these niggas out here.
Nah, definitely, bro.
Hey,
So-
but I got a question too, though, right? This off music. I seen this topic pop up and I said, damn, this would be interesting to ask these niggas. What is the ideal work shift? Now, I seen a post that said 2 to 10 p.m. They said it's the ideal work shift because you can sleep in. They said you can sleep in. You don't have to wake up and immediately go to work.
True.
They said most things are open once you wake up and you can handle little errands before work. And they said when you get off, you get to go right to sleep. Whereas if you get off early, now you up, you dragging out throughout the day, going to sleep late, then you got to wake up early, you a zombie. So they gave this drawn out explanation on why that's the perfect shift. To me, that was the worst shift to ever work
Facts.
in life. With the swing shift, you have zero life. What is
And guess what I
your
got to do tomorrow? A swing.
ideal work shift? What's the perfect 9 to 5 shift?
I feel like they trying to convince niggas to do some dumbass shit to not have control over your life because 2 to 10 you have absolute zero time to do anything.
Nothing.
Anything that's worth doing. I think the morning shift is the best shift. You get your day out the way. You know what I mean? People acting like you waking up drowsy, because if you're getting up early and getting your mind right before, you'll be straight in general. By the time you get off work, you have enough time to do whatever you need to do, and you're not. Like I did the night shift. That stuff.
Yeah, I'm done with that.
I
Stuff.
hate
That
that
stuff
shit.
catches up with you. 2 to 10, you have nothing to do. It's talking about you come home and go to sleep. Like that sounds dumb as hell. Like
Man,
Nigga,
hey.
You have no quality time with your kids, wife.
None of
you
that.
can't have no conversation by the time you get off. Even if you dealing with somebody, they about to ready to go to bed. You know what I mean? The rest of the world is already shut down at that point. So it's like 2 to 10 is the dumbest shift they ever made. You shouldn't even be allowed to work 2 to 10.
I'm definitely an early bird.
That nigga is totally against
I'm
it.
definitely an early bird. Well, I understand why there's a 2 to 10 shift because you got jobs like grocery stores. You remember back in the day, 24-hour Walmarts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's certain restaurants. Like steakhouses don't open up until like damn near 4 o'clock
3,
and after,
4, yeah.
3, 4 o'clock and after. So I understand the purpose of a swing shift because certain businesses, that's their prime hours. But I will say this. I'm an early bird. I want to get my shit started early. I think the 6 a.m. to 2 a.m.
Right.
2 p.m. for me is perfect because I'm already an early bird. So me waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning, some days it has its like perks of, okay, we getting done early, but then sometimes I'll be dragging like, fuck, 4 o'clock already.
Right.
But if it's done right, especially on a Friday, you especially get out early or on time, you can go get a haircut, you can hit the gym, and then still have a nightlife and then lead into your weekend.
Look, I'm early bird, get the first worm. My day, as most of our days, because nigga, our group chat nigga be going up nigga from 3 in the morning nigga till midnight.
And on top of that too, not to cut you off too, my bad too. When you have kids, most football or sports activities are done in the evening time. Practice
Quite
from
literally.
4 to 6 or 6 to 8.
Football
missing all of that.
You
Yeah,
missing all the
You're
games.
missing all the games
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that. So
So-
that's another thing as well. My bad.
You get, and I'm glad you brought it up. I did not stand my son's game Friday, but I was able to still be there till halftime before we went to our event. So to allude to what you guys are saying, I'm the early bird, get the first worm type of dude. My day, quite literally, every day starts at 3:30 in the morning. Most of our days do. I'm with the start
Soak
work.
your face doing that water, like
Right.
That's
Right,
it.
right.
Got the banana
But
peel.
what's also crazy is people like if a lot of people don't have help with their kids, if you working a 2 to 10 shift, what you gonna do about
Yeah.
school? You know what I'm
Dinner.
saying?
Yeah.
Now you got to get
Now you
in.
really
And not
relying
even
on
just
grandma.
after school, depending on the age of the kid. Like how's the kid gonna get to and from school? What like if they
All
don't have
that.
programs? It's a lot of things that go into factor that just make it kind of hard. But you did make a great point. I do see why certain shifts is needed to be had, but I be thinking just more like hard labor where niggas out there doing the strong work.
I'm gonna be honest. Swing shift is the worst shift
I hate that
known
shit.
to man. If you're working a swing shift, you either don't have kids or you're not human because it turns you into a bot. Social life cooked.
I think night.
Guess what?
Social life cooked. You can, if you got kids, you can drop them off. You can't pick them up. By the time you come home, they already in bed, knocked out. The day is over with. If they are up, it's nothing to talk about. Your wife, she probably just waiting for you to come home so she can finally crash out, go to sleep, and vice versa. There's literally, because I done worked the swing shift before when I was younger. When you wake up, oh yeah, you got a gap before you got to go to work. Problem is you're dreading every minute, every second, every hour until you have to clock in. You're literally, God damn, it's almost 2 o'clock.
It's 12 already.
So you don't want to do nothing. Yeah. The time flies. When you get off, you're tired as hell at work. Soon as you clock out, now you up. Nigga can't go to sleep till 1, 2 in the morning. So that shift literally eliminates a work life, a love life, not a work life, a family life, a social life. Don't work swing shift on the weekends. Any event you want to go to, it's cooked, it's over with. You feel me? That is literally the worst shift. The best shift, first thing in the morning.
Quite literally.
When I first started, when I was at the ports, 6 to 2:30. You got up early enough that everybody was asleep, no traffic. You got off early enough that it was no traffic, bro. When I say it didn't even feel like you was going to work, it felt like I was cheating the system, nigga. Because you got off so goddamn early, your kid's still in school, you still got time to go to the gym or get out the way, pick your kids up. You still had a whole day's worth of hours to have a real life.
Because what's really going on between those hours anyway?
Nothing.
From 6 to 2. So the niggas that got that all that time to do nothing at that moment, it's like, nigga, you're not finna be calling nobody because majority of people gonna be at work. There's nothing you really finna be doing unless you go into the gym. And then like you said, just 2 to 10 is just, that shit just trash.
I think the night shift is work. Just only reason why, because when I worked at UPS, I did a double shift where I was working the night shift. I picked up extra time, so I was working from like 10 to like 2, 3 in the morning. Then it's called the preload shift from like 3 to like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. That night shift fucked up my sleeping pattern. Terrible. I felt like I was getting sick being up all night like that.
So for me, I can't stand working nights. It absolutely throws off my sleep pattern. I don't care how tired I am. I'm of the belief when the sun's out, get your ass up. So like I cannot purposely sleep in the daytime. I can fall asleep. Like, you know how you just sitting on the couch watching TV?
Off.
I can do that. But to consciously say, I just got off of work. Now I'm finna go to sleep at 1, 2 in the afternoon. No, I can't. Mentally, I can't do that. I don't got that in me.
I feel you though. I was doing from like 10 to 6, and then like in the middle of the week, that shit start tearing you up. But once you get off, sometimes once you get off, you back up, or if you get around people again, you gonna stay up for a little bit. You like, damn, you gotta remind yourself. My mom used to literally have to tell me, like, you need to go to sleep. Like, nigga have been up for damn near 24 hours. You about to clock back in. You sick to the point where, nigga, sometimes I done fell asleep on the freeway, nigga. Like, for real. Like, coming back, going home, nigga, but something like your spirit, like, be knowing something, it just wake you up. I'm like, God damn, like, I can't keep doing this shit.
I worked 7 to 7. I was in Bayou Vista, Louisiana. Little small hick town. They ain't have nothing but a Walmart and dirt roads, nigga. I worked 7 to 7 overnight. And literally, I would get off. Like you said, as soon as you clock out, for whatever reason, your body is up. The sun is back up. People moving around. Your body wants to just stay up. So I would go to the gym right after work. So I would go 7 to 7, then go for 2 hours to the gym. Boom, go back to the hotel. Try to get 4 hours of sleep. If I got 4 hours of sleep, that was a good day's worth of rest. But I'm not a nigga who could sleep in the daytime.
I can't.
Not even with the blackout curtains or nothing. My body just knows it's time to get up. The adrenaline is going.
It's called a circadian. It's a term, circadian something. But if you're familiar or
rhythm, is that it?
Circadian rhythm, but maybe circadian something. That's what our bodies are reacting to. Because I've been out of town in other states, other cities. Same thing. Me and bro, kind of in the same profession. So I totally understand what he's speaking to. And when it come time when you can get back to your hotel room, it could be lavish. You can put the AC on, all of that. Nigga, your body knows, nigga, it is time to be up. It's called a circadian something.
Now I feel you on that. Like I just said, for me, just that night shift though, and I was doing it because it was called peak season at UPS. So like right around things. This is before Amazon was big, how it is now. But this is back like in 06, 07. Long story short, when you trying to get that extra overtime, you do the double shift. I really wasn't big on doing the driver's helper. You know how they dress you up like a driver, but you just hopping out delivering. I was like, I'm cool on that. Nevertheless, though, I did that double shift, and when I say about a week into it, bro, I literally felt myself just getting physically sick. Like nose just started running. Felt like I had
It
a cold.
depresses you.
Man, it was something, homie. I don't know exactly what it was. My body just felt physically sick. And then once I say, let me start not coming in every day doing a double shift, I felt my body even getting better because I was just getting more sleep now.
I think we need to go to the 4-day work week.
Oh, man.
You've seen
The
it
10
done.
fours?
You've seen it done in other
10
countries.
1080s,
Or it's called a 410.
No, I think they just, well, I know they got the 410s, but I think they just literally eliminated a day out the week, but you still get the same pay. I think they working like 32 hours.
I know some guys.
And then they offsetting it with the, go ahead.
The 1080, you ever heard that? Where you work like out of 2 weeks, you get
I heard
like
980.
I'm sorry,
You
980.
get- yeah.
I'm sorry, same
That was
thing.
my last shift. I had 980.
Yeah,
'Cause you work an extra hour a day
Extra
to get
hour.
a Friday or a Monday off or whatever day they.
And it rotates like that. And,
Rotates.
and I feel like that's actually the perfect sweet spot right there. That 980 where you just like say you instead of getting off at 2:30, like we were just talking about 6 to 2:30, you work from 6 to 3:30. But that every other Friday or every other Monday you got off. So essentially you get a 3-day weekend every 2 weeks. And that right there plays a big part. Now, let me ask y'all this. What's better to have off, that Friday or that Monday?
You know what? As a young nigga, I would say Friday, but right now,
Monday.
Monday.
Me too.
Monday.
Me too.
Monday is better too because you already feel like the week is don't feel like a whole full week.
Nigga, I'm on barbershop
and that was and to go back to that real quick though, that was one thing I did hate about working those night shifts is that when you was clocking in on Fridays. And everybody getting up
at the club right now.
you watching nigga stories like
you about to go clock in like, man, this shit trash.
4-day work week improve. Man, they said that shit put like 5 extra years on your life because work is so damn stressful. Just having that 1 day off per week extends your life by like 5 years.
Nigga, I'd rather do 4. I love when I was on the 410s. The 4 days, 10 to 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. Nigga,
I'm with that too.
3-day weekend every week.
Man, that schedule when my schedule changed from that, nigga, I was hating nigga 5 days a week.
5-day work week.
Yeah, and you gotta figure in the industry that the three of us are in, we still subject to work overtime.
Easy.
So I'm already giving you 5 days out of the week, and of those 5 days, it can be anywhere from 2 to 5 hours of
Yeah,
overtime.
they give you 16-hour days. And
quite literally. I just did 14 hours a few days ago.
I want to kill this false narrative that people don't want to work in this generation or people have gotten more lazy. No, what it is people don't want to work for unlivable wages. Because I guarantee you the people that you claiming don't want to work certain jobs, if you was to up that rate where they can live a prosperous life, you will see how many people is coming to fill in positions. So when I see things like, well, I don't see black people in front of Home Depot, bitch, you ain't gonna never see us in front of Home Depot.
Never, ever.
Because what the fuck I look like working out there with no health care, no dental, no nothing for under minimum wages. You crazy? You done lost your motherfucking mind.
Hey.
We done built this country. You think I'm working for a job where I can't even afford basic livable wages? Like people say, man, what you expect to be able to pay your rent working at Walmart or McDonald's? Bitch, yes, that's what a job is for.
Every job in the world should be that way.
I know it's entry level, but the entry should be basic
one
level
bedroom,
living.
yeah.
1 bedroom, car note, cell phone, lights, gas, water, groceries. That should be basic entry level.
So let me ask you this. I had a coworker several years ago. It shouldn't matter, but I'm gonna. You're a white man quite literally said, I think base rent should be $850. Now, the more rooms, clearly, but just base standard rent, $850. And I agree with that. Even now, like, why is rent so goddamn high? Like, you should be
Sunshine tax out here in California. You know,
and that's what, and I always express that. We're
Sunshine
paying for the amenities that come with living in certain areas.
They try, other people that's not from Cali, they always say, oh, y'all got earthquakes. Let's just be real. It haven't been a big earthquake out here since Northridge. You dig what I'm saying?
Nigga, we deal with fires, earthquakes. recently. What was that? Palisades, and it's already been what, 3
Malibu
years?
and all that.
Yeah,
it's
but
already been 3
them
years.
fires. Is,
Rent
we
it
know
and-
what's going on with them
And
fires.
rent is so high. These people, they just really just greedy at this point.
Man,
That's all that be, because even when things going on, it could be disasters, nigga. They'll still be trying to raise the rent on people. They even get to the points where they're mad they can't raise their rent no more. Like, don't I got another rent increase this year? Like, it's a lot of shit that go on behind the scenes. You be like, damn, all this for a piece of paper that they got us, everybody out here slaving for, even to create a life. But like you were just saying, I think it should be a point where how are you telling people to work jobs and then they can't even take care of themselves to the point of society? You don't even match a little bit, don't even align. Like, and then people got blessed back then when they was able to get them houses to be able to work.
40,000, 20,000.
And then they, because you get the comparisons of women complaining about men being providers and everything else. Them niggas was able to take care of the family and everything else off one job. Nigga, I
Right.
can go slave all day, but I'm happy I get to be a man and do what I need to do at the house.
Working at the-
If you
at
made
the
100,000 in the 90s, if you made 100,000 in the 90s,
He was up.
to have the equivalent of that today, you would have to make like 325, like upper 300,000s today. And we all know the price of everything increased double, triple, quadruple. But look at the pay rates since about the 70s or the 80s. It's been literally about quite the same. There has not been a double, triple, quadruple pay raise. So everything is quadrupling. Like, even they're lying about what inflation is. They're telling you, oh, inflation is like 3.6%. But then you go to the grocery store, people literally keeping their receipts from a year ago or 6 months ago, and prices have doubled and tripled on the items. That ain't 3.6%, nigga.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? The people are literally showing you, I went grocery shopping,
math.
the exact same list is now double. So where's,
Hey,
you know what I'm
niggas
saying?
spend
The math ain't mathing.
Niggas spend
That's what's going
$100
on.
and walk out with one bag.
You know, it's crazy. I've seen something on the internet. It actually made me laugh. We were just talking about rent. The motherfuckers that work in the manager office to sign you up for the apartments, they don't even make 3 times as much as the rent that they're
Never.
requiring you to have to rent out the apartment that they're managing. You dig what I'm saying? The managers themselves are not making 3 times as much as the rent. So that's what you're expecting people, your renters, to do if they don't have Section 8 or anything along those lines. You're asking someone who does not have any type of social help to make 3 times the rent. And why would I want to live here if I'm making 3 times the
That
fucking
part,
rent?
what's
I'm gonna
crazy-
live luxury.
Exactly.
If you look at the average base pay of Americans, most people don't make 3 times the rent that these people are asking.
Exactly.
literally.
Most Americans don't have $1,000 saved in as an emergency fund.
Yeah. One emergency gone wrong and they
All
cooked.
bad. They
One
can't even-
missed paycheck, homeless. Bro, do you know there's people spending more money to get to work than they earning? It's people that's spending more in gas money to get to work than they getting on their check. Like, I done seen
That's crazy
people
work.
quit their jobs because they couldn't afford to
Come
get
to
to the job.
So-
That's insanity.
So to coincide or solidify what you're saying, y'all know I didn't have a car for a few months. So there were days where my wife was not able to pick me up from work, and just going home, not having a car was literally $40 every day. That's gas in my tank I could be using. But not having a vehicle for about 90 days, and my wife on her days that she went to work, nigga, that's $40. Add that shit up 3-4 times a week over months, weeks. That add up. So to what you're saying, nigga, it costs to go to work.
Bro, about 10 years ago, totaled my car. Still had to go to work, but I also had to drop my kids off to school before work. So you talking about Uber, Lyft,
nigga.
until the car got out the shop or I got a new one every day, dropping them off and then going to work and then having to come pick them up and go home. Bro, that was more than a car note. That was a double car note.
Twice a day.
Yes.
And that's just to get to work. That's not counting bills. That's not counting what they need. That ain't counting what I need. So imagine somebody who didn't have it, like I had it, was fortunate enough to have it. A motherfucker might have lost their damn job because they couldn't even afford to get there.
They might have lost. They might have lost their
That's real.
damn mind.
And that's all I'm saying.
The pressure get real.
And I recall a few of those times I was working at the ports. The homie was like, "Hey, Rob, where you at?" We look out for each other. We fam. So I remember that time. So hey, bro, the fact that it costs money, nigga, to go make money, that is atrocious to me.
You know what's crazy? Because you said we bros, and I was having this conversation at the house, man. the dynamics between men and women friendship, right? It's certain things women can do in their friendship group that men can't do. And I wanted to have this conversation with y'all. Women can go out to dinner just them two, and it won't be considered sus. But can two grown-ass men go out to get dinner as friends?
Dinner? We don't go to dinner, but we will go to the bar, nigga.
You see what I'm saying?
And we'll sit at the bar, nigga, and eat. It's the same thing, but nigga, we won't constitute it as...
But you see how we have to emphasize we're going to the bar, we're not going to dinner.
I just solidified what you were saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
that table is for romance, nigga. We not gonna be sitting across from each other, looking each other in the eyes. No, nigga, they got the TV here, bartender here, nigga, like Ross said.
Like,
two
nigga,
homies skating.
That shit is over.
how many times have we, hey, nigga, let's go get a bite to eat. We'll hit each other, hey, nigga, let's get something to eat. But
we hit the bar and grab some wings or something.
When we all walk in, the four of us walk in, where's the bar at?
There's not that much conversation in the world. I want to go to Steak 48 with the homies.
Oh, God.
They got the lights dimmed.
They got the lights dim.
Exactly.
But we
These
would
two
never
niggas
question
on.
two women doing that. You know what I'm saying?
They got that pass.
I mean, women are women. It's
that's
it's
what
not
they do.
supposed to even be. You know what I mean? It's nothing to really even think
No,
about.
and I'm saying what I'm saying is that the dynamics of men and women friendship is different because, like you just said, you guys are working at the ports. It's nothing for the homie. Be like, hey, no, the homie need a ride, so I'll sacrifice my sleep to pick up the homie so we can go to the same work site. Female's not doing that. Hell, that bitch better figure it out. She got a nigga, or an old boy that. You know, a woman probably wouldn't even do that type of shit that you guys were doing for each other at that moment. Because
they wouldn't. They selfish.
Females is catty, but double standards exist, and I accept double standards. Certain things we could do, they can't do, and vice versa. Like if we go into a restaurant, I think it's acceptable to get a table if it's a group of y'all. 4 or 5 of y'all, okay, now we can get a table. We all just popping
Two
shit, talking
niggas,
shit.
we to the bar.
2 niggas, you walk in, see 2 niggas at a table, sitting across. You like, what the fuck them niggas got going on?
Now, if you'd have asked me, is it acceptable for niggas to go to the movies together? Absolutely not.
Yeah, that's over with.
Crazy. But
that's over with.
But for me, I don't know. I guess I don't always look into things. I don't look in too much into it. Like if I did, because I would think somebody, it depends on the setting where you at, because y'all could be talking business. You could be doing certain stuff. So, but for the most part, I'm not doing it. Don't ask me to go do no shit like
you would
that.
Have
we getting takeout, nigga. You finna go back to the house, nigga. You finna do something, nigga. We not finna be sitting here chilling.
You would have to have a business suit on with a briefcase with papers on the table for it to not look weird. You feel me? Like, okay, they in the business meeting clearly. Anything other than that is over.
Because anytime we've ever gone out, niggas, we've been at the bar to eat. Anytime I've sat at the table with any of you niggas, our ladies was there, nigga.
But I never look at shit like, is that just niggas? Because if I see white people in there, I don't even pay the motherfuckers no mind. You might see 2 white people sitting there, nigga not thinking nothing.
Yeah, that's what I say. Because if we see 2 white men doing that, will we constitute anything of that being homosexual or anything like that? No, I don't. Because even if hypothetically, if it was just us and you had the laptop out, if I seen 2 black men, one got a laptop out or something like that, I'm like, oh, okay, for sure. They just maybe handling business. I wouldn't even think nothing of it.
I don't be looking at other races enough to even care. I be looking for where my people at. So I can give a nigga the head nod, hey, in case it go left in here, nigga, back to back, nigga. You know what the fuck going on.
Is it only bad if it's one-on-one? So say if it's 3 of y'all go eat.
Nah, you saw me.
No.
So it's really when it's one.
It's really the one-on-one. That's
the one looks sus, nigga.
Because what you gonna do? Sit across from each other,
Nigga,
or y'all
that's
gonna
a
sit
little
on the
bit
same
too
side?
intimate.
You know what I done? I done been at this table, then the homie will go sit at that table. And we'll be like, hey, my nigga, we not at the same table though, nigga.
Well,
my
is that
food
the
is
same
here,
thing? What if he just said bring up the movie? So what if y'all go to the movie together, but y'all don't sit right by each other?
Nah, you was S
Nah,
Monster.
I'm still not going to the
Yeah,
movie.
you was S Monster.
We're not going to the movie. I'm not going to. Listen, I'll go by myself, and I have done that.
Going to the movie by yourself is actually really
therapeutic.
Cool. Especially matinee. I like that type of vibe.
So
I've done it
if
before.
you're not going to go by yourself, which I recommend to everyone.
And then a woman would think you cheating. You go to the movies by yourself, bitch. We not always in some bullshit.
Yeah, but movies,
I hate that type of
comedy shows, concerts. If you got a woman,
go with your woman.
They all automatically think if you're not going with the comedy show, nigga, what bitch
is it such to go to the game with your boy?
The game, nah, nigga, that's sporting
common
event.
sense.
I'm just asking.
That's probably one of the only places that you can really go.
And now
together
I
with
lie,
your nigga, and it ain't.
Nigga, I'll be like, nigga, where'd you get, nigga? Did you get your seat, nigga? Like 2 seats down.
Yeah, see, I don't even think of that at the game.
The game is the game. I think
game is the game. But you and the homie going to the comedy show, yeah, I'm looking at you crazy, bro. That's for the bitches. You're not taking the bitch. I'm looking at you wild.
All right, let me ask y'all this then. Dropping your homie off. Is it sus wait for him to get in the door, or you just drive off as soon as he get out?
Nigga drive off for you to get out the door.
Hey, nigga, the other night, nigga,
I ain't gonna lie. It depends.
I'm gonna wait.
Where you at,
It depends where I'm
wait.
dropping the homie off at because I'm gonna make sure Cuz get in the house. Yeah, like if
That's
you,
what I'm saying. Like,
I don't
going-
pull off to the homie walk
You
in.
going? You in
like,
the trenches somewhere?
Exactly.
You in
Like,
something
what if
like?
we somewhere
I'm a-
we ain't
yeah.
supposed to be at, and it's kind of like, hey, homie.
I didn't have homies pull up on me in other hoods, and I have a bad habit of walking in the street, like literally down the middle of a street. And so the homie, I'm glad he was there. He came, he said, "Hey man, stop walking. Who hood you? You don't know who niggas stop walking down these niggas' street like that." So it's good in them aspects when you know for your homies to be there, whether they dropping you off or picking you up, because sometimes you be oblivious to shit. You be on your own world.
That's crazy because when I walk my dog, I walk in the middle of the street. I don't
But
really
nigga,
walk on the
that's your
sidewalk.
neighborhood.
Yeah, you niggas be dangling.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like these niggas tweaking walking in the middle of the street.
I'm
Y'all
That's what
niggas
I'm saying.
easy.
I'm more.
I'm always behind.
I'm more
niggas with a car
incognito.
jack. That's
Yeah,
out.
that's
Nigga,
yeah.
I
Niggas
be in
dangling.
the middle of the street. Other niggas,
Not
I'm just
directly
like
in the,
that.
but more so on the side. Like,
The
I don't
fuck
like
you
being on
doing in the
side.
street?
Well, because honestly, real talk, I don't want her sniffing the fucking grass and slowing me down. So we just walk on the side, like by the cars or anything like that.
Your
I don't
dogs low-key need to sniff the grass.
No,
Like-
no,
This
Nigga,
nigga
I don't
taking
hear
their
all that.
natural instincts
No,
away.
I'm not doing all that. That shit, her ass to sniff every
Nigga call
goddamn
this
grass
nigga a
on there.
zookeeper.
No, but I keep it
You
real.
like, just
I
taking
walk
this
on the
hard
side of
ass
the street.
Dog paws burning the fuck up.
Nah, we don't walk in the middle of the day. Hell no, I'll never do that. We do either early in the morning or later at night, where it's way cooler. But nah, so you ain't walking the homie in. I mean, you're not watching. The
I'ma
homie
keep
get
it
in.
real.
I
I'll
wait
wait
for the homies to go in.
I wait for the homies to go in because let's just say you dropping them off at a bitch house. How many times you done try to link up with a bitch, got to the door,
And
and,
the bitch
this
don't
bitch don't even
answer.
answer the phone? Like,
Yeah.
the
Hey,
fuck, bitch?
hey,
Oh, I
look,
fell
look.
asleep. Bitch, get the fuck up out of here.
Knock on that bitch window.
Yeah,
Get
hey,
your ass up.
Hey, if you a real player in the game, see niggas want to make it seem like they batting 1,000. That's happened to the realest niggas, let alone the fudazi niggas. Every real nigga that really be outside, really be out here at that point in their life on some player shit, nigga, you've been ghosted. Nigga, chick gave you the whole address.
Nigga.
Nigga, the bitch ain't answering. She ain't answering the door. And it's always I fell asleep. Out of 10 times, that shit true one time.
Yeah,
Not even the one time, nigga.
When they
half
say
the one
when they
time.
say they sleep, they complete cap line.
Yeah, what they
sure.
did is they did what we talked about a few months ago. The bitch overbooked.
That part.
Either
Or-
overbooked
or-
or she left and got on.
Or they just be having fun playing with your ass just to see if you was gonna pull up. You know
That
what I
too.
mean?
That too.
Got this dumb
they
ass nigga
vain
driving
like
way
that.
over here.
Or
That-
on while you was on the way, she got a text from the nigga she really wanted to kick it with and got on with
Because
that
nigga,
nigga.
I've done that shit a lot. So if I do it, why are they incapable? So that's when you say you chalk it up to the game. When chicks have done player shit to me, I don't take it personal. I don't get mad because I've done it to that chick or I've done it to a lot of chicks. You just be like, okay, nigga, so, all right.
Hey, I think
But-
I was gonna ask you this: that you know, when we go to a chick house, at what time do you stop bringing the burner over?
Never.
Never, nigga. Especially when it's not when it's in the enemigos.
No,
Or-
say she's
or-
not an enemy. Say she live out the way.
Never.
Never.
Constantly do it.
Never.
the time.
Because I done been to a bitch house
Mhm.
and this bitch was married and didn't tell me. And her husband went through her phone and hit my phone up. What you doing talking to my wife? Wife?
Oh,
fuck is
nigga,
you
I done
talking
got them
about?
phone
So,
calls.
bitch, you had me in your crib and you got a husband and this nigga tender enough to go through your phone?
Yeah.
Them the type of niggas that walk in the door and
That
just
was
shoot
smoke,
niggas.
yeah.
For one, what type of chick is you dealing with? For two, where you think you got to keep doing that forever? I don't. For me, it's not forever because
I'm with you,
if
Masai.
I'm constantly going to this chick house, I'm more than likely trying to take her serious. So
That
I'm not
part.
gonna keep just pulling up on this broad like that. So I think in that sense, and then it depends where you at. Everything is by to me like that. What type
No,
of,
say we in a safe zone. Say if it's somewhere like she out the way. It ain't cracking like that over there. It's like really laid back. She in the cut.
It's never for me.
I don't-
Let's be
I don't-
serious.
you're not that active
Yeah.
no more.
I don't think it's a time. I don't think it's a time frame. I guess it's when you feel comfortable, but it's like
So
Yeah.
what will be comfortable for you? Like what will make you feel comfortable? Like all right, I ain't got to be on that time once I come over here.
If this is something continuously,
Yeah, like just say after
because
a while-
I don't want to embellish. I did agree with bro, like nigga, all the time. I'm not gonna embellish. There is a cutoff
At the
point. You
time,
stop
you-
taking it.
What's the
if
cutoff?
I can move,
I
that's what I'm
can't-
trying to
if
figure
I
out.
I
can
don't have
if
a-
I can move in and out of her house whenever I want to.
Then I don't.
So like basically when you get a
I
key,
don't have a.
are you saying basically when you get a key?
I mean,
you dick her down so good you got access to the house now?
Yeah, basically, and you ain't even gotta have a key. You just got access. You know you can pop up. You can do whatever at that point. Like y'all really locked in at that point. But I think you still, if you are more like you want to keep something in the house regardless, though. But far as doing it as like, oh, I don't trust her enough to like
more so like because you don't like
See,
what bro just said. You don't know if she has another nigga. You don't know what's around there. Because let's just be real. We all grown men. Anytime you go to a chick house, we strapped up like car seats. You better get what I'm saying?
You better be.
Now I say once you get to a certain comfortability point, for me, I'll say once I get the key to the crib, then that's why I'll be a little more relaxed. And then at that point, I may just have one. I because I'm pretty much I got a drawer over there. I'm pretty got some. You know what I'm saying?
Because your question made me automatically go back to when I was in my bachelor days and I'm bouncing to multiple bitches' houses a week. So that's the mind frame your question put me in. That's why I said never. If it's a chick I'm dealing with for months on months on months, and we low key, we ain't together, but we serious, then I can see getting a little more lackadaisical, depending on where she live at.
Okay.
Because if she in the hood, nigga, it's still never. Because I ain't worried about her. I'm worried about walking to and from the car. Because the one time you don't bring it is what? When you need that motherfucker. That's how it always go.
No, of course. But I was more so saying like certain areas like a Bigsby knows. You know, like more so a safer area where it's not.
You don't think nothing of it.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That's more so. So say she live in an area like that. Again, the first time we go be strapped. But what I'm saying is after a while, what I'm trying to get with y'all is, okay, at what point do you feel like, you know what? I'm coming straight over here, hopping right on the freeway, going straight to her crib. I don't really need it. When does that start clicking in?
I can't give you a definitive time span. It just happens over time.
It's a feeling to me.
It's no different than when you decide to, hey, you want to be, when you ask a woman to be your woman, or or asking, it just happens. But I get the concept.
You get what I'm saying?
Because you start to understand, like, I'm already taking a highly risk. I know what I'm finna go do with her. We're not finna be on no bullshit. We finna be out the way on. There's no reason for me to need this right now because for what I'm about to do over here.
If it was something suspect or she was shady, the time that y'all been dealing with each other, she was gonna do it, it'd have been done already. Whatever our initial, while we take it, if that was the case, it'd have happened at this point. So when you 3, 4, 5, 6 months in, and then what is your?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you doing at this point?
Yeah, exactly. So for me, just my standard alone, if I'm really fucking with her on that level, once I start getting access to her home, like I said, once I get the key, you know what I'm saying? Once I'm able to
start being around the children, if they have that.
Even with the children things, I'm not gonna say once I meet their children, because there's some women out there you can meet their children off the rip because they just allow any nigga to be around their kids.
Like
and I'm not trying to even go down that rabbit hole. What I'm saying is, for me, once I have comfortability of being in and out of her household, I gotta pretty much like got a drawer there. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty much solidified in this household. Like my presence as of a man here is like, okay, I don't necessarily need to have
the wave cap there.
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never had a drawer.
Never.
And I ain't never asked for a key. I never asked for a key. I done had bitches where.
Whoa. I didn't say ask. It's been. Listen,
no,
bro.
what I'm saying is I ain't that conversation. They never even happened to where. Because I always have my own spot. So no matter how much I want to be, I know what he's saying. I get what he's saying. I'm just saying for me.
I never said, look, hey baby, like
no, we ain't never even had that convo. I don't want no key.
It's been situations in my life where, okay, I kind of had a routine. Like just say every Friday night I'm spending out at her house, right? She instead of just you waiting on me getting home, here's my spare key. Put it on your key ring, so you don't have to wait.
I'll be honest.
5. You ain't never had that.
I ain't
nah. Because instead of waiting on you, I got a bitch over here I could chill with. I'm gonna wait on you over here. That's just me.
This nigga going 2 different routes. First you say he said it was somebody serious. Then you saying like you dealing with a million different bitches. So I don't think is 2
don't have to coincide. Yeah, I was just more.
I'm saying for me, it always did.
So they was just randoms or nothing. There was no level of consistency for you.
No, even it was. Like I had a bitch. She used to live in the motherfucking she used to live in the bricks. Nigga, I used to go to her house every day. I used to walk from the crib, go to her house every motherfucking day. I never asked for a key or none of that shit. But I know I could come and go when I wanted to. But when she not there, nigga, I got a roster. I'm gonna go over here. I ain't finna be in this bitch house.
No, I get what you saying. Well, I'm just saying I've been in situations in my life more so where a key was low key given to me because it was more so like, look, I know what time you get off of work. I may not be here at that time. So here's a key.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to make yourself at home, shower and all that stuff. And I'll be home probably like an hour or so later. So, you know what I mean? We can just leave from here. You know what I mean? That's where it just came out.
I understand both scenarios.
Mhm.
I'm more on the side that you are, even though I'm not taking them serious. They taking us serious. So
We them type of niggas, bro.
so the conversation does not have to be had as you discussed. You really one day, here's the key. One day you just, this side of the closet is yours. This drawer is yours. That's happened for me more times than not, even with you just on the roster. You a casual. That's not, but what you are to her, for her to extend that to you, because I've always been the bachelor in that stage and had my own bachelor pad. And ain't none of them bras had no section in my closet. No, none of that. If they left something at my house, I threw it away because I don't wear pins or whatever.
Only time a woman have ever had something in my house like that, if I truly was basically in a relationship with her at that point.
Literally.
I would never let no random girl on the roster
throw that shit away.
Yeah, I'm throwing that shit away. And or bitch, you better just come with wherever you got on and maybe have a spend the night bag if you spend the night, and then you shower, take
out of here.
all that shit.
Don't leave nothing
here.
I
never wanted a drawer. Like, so I know it's not a convo, but for me, it's just I never even just thought of it. And I'm not chilling at your shit when you're not there. Either I'm at my shit, or like I said, I got a roster. So why be here for an hour? That give me time to go be with this bitch for an hour.
Well, see, for me, again, it's just I don't know how my lifestyle set up that way. The type of profession that I've had has placed me to be within the city, especially within our city and or yonder. I tend to work by a lot of my women. That's how I met them, through work. So for me, a lunch break, on lunch break, my lunch breaks tend to be an hour. And if I'm working, I'm gonna be real. My actual wife now, before we were together, when we was just fucking, nigga, I'm working in the area. If she didn't bring me lunch to my job site, I just pull up. Even when she wasn't there, I had a key. Nigga, I'm in there on my lunch break. Nigga, she ain't at the house. So I understand the premise.
Yeah,
but I understand your premise.
Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all wives, pack y'all lunches?
Hell yeah.
No,
like everyday type shit?
Not every day.
Like how many days out the week?
I would say
for me, majority. So how like today, I meal prep, got on the grill, did grilled chicken and stuff like that.
That shit was fire.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I did
That
some
was
grilled
fire.
chicken, so at least last 3 days she made the side. So lunch already is gonna be packed for the next 2 days off top. So we for sure meal prep on Sundays, but for the most part, if I don't cook and she's doing the cooking, off top she puts if I'm not say if we at the pod right now and she's cooking dinner, my plate's already in the microwave or in the oven, and my lunch is packed up for the next day as well.
The reason I ask because I don't work with niggas, and these niggas ain't never had a lunch pack. I don't think
woman?
ever.
Yeah.
No, by their wife. Like I done seen niggas
that's
who been
terrible.
married 30, 20 years. And every single day, I never seen a lunch pack. Like niggas is eating out every day.
Yeah.
That's not love, because I'm gonna tell you this: a woman she's supposed to nourish her hardworking man, especially if they have a blue collar job. You're not trying to show that man nourishment that way. That woman does not love you. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go to fiddle around like my nigga say. That bitch don't love you, my nigga.
God.
I'm canceling the bitch like Nino
yesterday
if my lunch ain't packed, bro. Like, okay, 1 or 2 days out the week, she got tired, give her a break, or I just don't want to eat it that day. But I'm telling you, I done seen niggas literally day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out.
Eat out every day?
Eat out every day. Wife never packed them nothing. I'm like, you married, bro. What the fuck going on?
No, she don't love him. That's not love, bro.
That's crazy.
Because a woman is supposed to be a nurturer, bro, by nature.
God.
That's not love, bro. And I don't even want to hear that, I got to get up and go to work type shit too. Because we doing the 50-50. Nah, bitch. Fuck all that. You don't love your man. And I'm going to go in because that's not love, my nigga. Because again, even if we both have to work, off tops, if you're cooking, it should be automatically, okay, let me pack my man something up for work and or his dinner at the same time. Because ain't no way a man that's going to work and he's going to be the provider and protector of the household and you can't make him a fucking meal for him to go for nourish his body so he can continue to provide and protect the household. Man, that's not fucking love. That bitch don't love
that type. That's the type
a lousy
of shit.
Bitch.
You gotta go try to get her sister or cousin or something.
I'm knocking all them hoes down after this.
I gotta knock somebody in the family off.
When
Straight
I was on God and all that, I was single, I would think like that. Bitch, you don't love me. You don't like now.
At all.
Now everything up for everything.
Everything up for grabs.
It's a lot of people you see them getting in situations where they once they give them the ring, it does the opposite effect. It's damn near like You know what I mean? Like they stopped trying, they stopped putting in the effort, they stopped doing a lot of things that they did that made you even want to do that. And then a lot of niggas, you be surprised, these niggas be having women, wives with getting no pussy.
None of that.
Nigga can't get no top, and nigga can't get nothing. You just out there in a strange contract.
Because I was gonna ask that.
Hold on.
Is it acceptable?
When you just because you married, sometimes niggas don't want to not date wife, or they probably just be
No, because I was gonna ask, is it
don't be having
acceptable when she get mad to deny you the box? Say y'all in an argument, you want the box, and she like, you ain't getting the box because I'm mad.
Look,
wait,
let
me ask you this.
It's definitely not acceptable.
It's not.
I'm gonna tell you what if she mad at you because she caught you doing some bullshit?
That's
I
different.
don't care,
and that's
whatever
still
the
not
reason.
acceptable.
No. You
why.
said if your girl caught you cheating.
No, you just
That
got an
don't matter.
argument. Y'all just got an argument.
Yeah, bitch, you still giving up the
and
box.
she like she ain't giving up
Look,
the box.
It depends how long though, too. Like, what is it? You mad
Was
at the
it that
moment?
day?
Yeah, you mad at the moment for a couple hours, and then later you over it, or is you trying
Because
to like
my
really just hold a
attitude
nigga
is
to
this.
it?
I call it wifely duties, and my wife calls it that. I named it that, and she understands it. What that means is you're probably not in the mood right now, or you're probably mad at me right now. You better get that pussy up. So my wife and any woman that I've ever been with understands the term wifely duties. What we're
Same
talking
shit.
about, meaning give up the pussy. I don't care that you in the mood.
Because I look at it like
I
this.
get it.
We could be in an argument. Something happened and I gotta protect you. I can't say, I'm not in the mood to protect you. I don't feel like it, or I'm still mad at you. Because it have been times where I done heard motherfuckers, go get an argument in the morning. They over it already. But women ain't letting it go. They try to go home, get the box. Bitch got pajamas on now.
Oh,
Bitch turning them down
you
now.
won't be in my house
Right.
no more.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were
Now,
saying.
and women got to be smart enough to where you should never deny your man. You should never
You don't
do
like
that.
that nigga.
Whenever the
You
nigga
get
want
two
it,
passes.
and don't be surprised too, because it is times for men when niggas don't be wanting to fuck y'all, and we still do.
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Nigga.
I'll give you two reasons why a woman can say no. One, if she's heavily cramping or whatever,
Don't really feel well.
Yeah, that right there, that time of the month. Because even then, you can still give top at that point. Now, and then the other one I'll say is pure family exhaustion. Say we were out and about as a family, like today was hot than a motherfucker, right? It was about 90-some degrees, right? If we're all out and about today and it's like storming high, and you like, hey, baby, and she like, baby, I'm just whooped from this heat. Let me get a nap in. For sure. Get your rest up. I'll get at a pass. Other than that, my nigga, we're not going days of protesting the box. We're not doing that.
If a bitch tell you ain't getting no pussy, correct her. I ain't getting no pussy from you.
I just reposted
I'm getting some
that.
pussy.
Did you see me
It just
repost
ain't gonna
that?
be from you, bitch. I didn't see it, but bitch, it just ain't gonna be
I
from you.
reposted that from
'Cause I'm
5
getting
years
some pussy.
ago.
Period. Straight up.
We
Ladies.
not fucking tonight. No, I'm not getting no pussy tonight. I'm not getting no pussy from you tonight. I just reposted that.
On gang, if you deny your man sex and he came to you first for it, at that point, anything he go do after that is not cheating because it's your fault.
Shut
Because
up.
he came to you first. You have to do your wifely duties whether you're mad or not. That includes cooking. Bitch, the kitchen ain't closed just because you mad. You better
Bitch,
make
I'm
this
still
meal
hungry.
with a motherfucking attitude, bitch. You better serve the plate with an attitude,
you gotta
bitch.
make your food with love, nigga.
No, it's gonna be with love.
Put some love in that shit.
You gotta make your
It's
food
gonna be
with
with
love,
love.
nigga.
No,
But put your headphones
fix
on.
that attitude.
Put your headphones on. We ain't gotta talk, bitch, but still you finna make that
Hey,
food.
nigga, you sound like you in my household because my wife, I finna call her my bro. She'll put on the headphones and go in there, and I know she got an attitude. But nigga, that food tastes
That
great.
food still getting cooked.
Nigga, and that pussy be hidden.
That plate still getting served.
That's why
the,
that's a married
the laundry is still getting done and
Yes.
folded. Like
and
I don't
she
know
fold
what's
clothes
wrong with
manually,
you
nigga.
niggas. Y'all letting these bitches get away with bloody murder. Oh, she got an attitude, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's still your woman. Somebody come bust through the front door,
and you
guess
gotta
what?
protect her.
You still gotta go meet them with some
Each
force.
time.
I agree with you on that. That's the baseline standard right there. And if you men are allowing that shit, hey, not to sound like because again, I don't want to sound like I'm on my villain shit with my nigga.
Man,
but
you's a
you
bitch.
niggas a cuck. Nigga,
Buster-ass
ain't no way
niggas.
you up here paying for her nails to get done, her to get a wax and all this and that, and you can't get none of that shit in house. Getting denied in-house pussy is insane to me.
If you getting denied in-house pussy, that in-house pussy is being given outdoor.
Nigga, and
I'm
gonna tell you how I
pussy.
know, because I be fucking married women outside their house. I've been doing that shit for over 20 years, nigga. Niggas to this day, nigga. So we talking about you niggas. I be fucking married women up the block, across the street from their house. So you niggas Them y'all wives.
Indo, outdoor. What Ice Cube say? Indo, outdoor. Yeah, that's outdoor.
Tastes like
pussy.
Indo. Smell like outdoor.
So, look, another question. This is controversial amongst the women. Can you grape your wife? Say she sleep. You come in the house. She laying there naked.
You tongue kiss that little box?
You go in the box. Fuck tongue kissing or say you
Nigga,
roll over that
listen,
4 a.m. You
It's
feel me?
never rape, nigga.
She's snoring. Grape.
Great,
She's
my bad.
snoring.
I apologize.
You roll over that thing hot and ready. You slide in there and wake her up with it. Is that grape?
No.
Some women will say it's grape.
I don't think it is. I think, especially by the time if you my wife, we already gonna have that understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once I want
My
it, I get it. Then it's you gotta understand too, most women, I ain't gonna say they might already have that understanding with you where it's like, nigga, you just go for what you know. They want you to do that shit at times.
They say it's grape
violent.
because
No.
you're not giving consent.
What about this, Viral? Remember we was out for a nigga birthday. We out drinking a Hennessy side. Well, I was on the Hennessy sidecar. My thing is, if you know what your man is out already doing, woman, you sure ain't expect what's going
Be
on
ready.
today. Even if you doze off and fall asleep, you already know what's about to happen. Nigga been outside hanging out with his boys and shit. You already know what's about to happen next. Because again, if I don't come home and do that, that's gonna be a problem. Now I'm not coming home, right? Ready to knock you down.
So for me, it comes down to what it always comes down to with women in the bed and or out of the bed. It's about control. You niggas is cucks, pussy ass niggas. Y'all let these chicks control everything, all the way down to your loins. You niggas have sex when they want to. I fuck whenever the fuck I want to, with her or without her. This shit gonna happen. And that's how I've always been for 40 years, and it ain't changed. I'm a married man with 2 kids solidified. The shit goes down with or without you. She's not weak. She ain't stupid. She's actually quite smart. That's why she's a married woman and kept. You chicks and you niggas need to take a page out of this book right here. It goes down. Lunch is made, pussy giving up no matter how mad they are. Because being mad is literally a moment in time.
Shit, makeup sex be hit one of the hardest though. Really, when y'all both
nigga,
passionate
fire.
and round up, that shit be a lot
How
more intense.
long after the fight is makeup sex? Because I'm a nigga, bitch. We gotta get this understanding before we have to make up anything. I'm not a nigga that's
It ain't
finna
gonna be fun for you.
fucking you mad, bitch. I'm not
That bad
turned on
fucking-
right now, bitch. Get the fuck away from
Right,
me.
I don't even want to be bothered with you.
Yeah,
I know-
I'm
I know
not one of
what
them
you're
niggas
saying.
you finna piss off and I'm finna get some raging dick. No, bitch,
Like,
you
I,
finna
like,
get
saying
nothing.
that.
I know what you said,
Hey,
because I'm
nah,
still
nah,
low-key
yeah.
irritated.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm
bitch,
saying?
get the fuck,
up out
don't
of
touch
here.
me, none of that, bitch.
I'm talking about once y'all get the understanding. I'm talking about once y'all finally kind of get back on the same accord, or y'all agree to disagree.
You just know.
Yeah, you gotta agree. And then when y'all finally kind of
It
get back
just
into
happened.
it just seemed like now all that testosterone.
It just happened.
Yeah, it just
But
Time just hit.
Maybe in my younger days, I don't know. Now I get irritated fast.
Yeah,
like, bitch,
nigga.
I'm
nigga,
pussy from you,
nigga, I cuss my
furthest
chick
thing
out,
from
nigga,
my
about
mind.
3 times a day. Bitch, you pissing me off.
okay. So because to me, it's situational. To me, it's kind of weird if you just walk in, she sleep, and you just giving her dick like out the blue.
No,
2
I think the
p.m.
thing- the way-
I think
I mean-
it has to be
I mean-
situational where, okay, early in the morning you roll over, she kind of snuggle against you, or
She
you
pull
come
that
home
ass,
from the
or she-
club late at night. She knew you was out. She knew you was drinking. She know you coming home. You get in the bed. Eventually she gonna wake up. You feel me? But if she's just taking a nap and you just walk in the house 4:30 p.m. and slap dick in her mouth, you might be a creep ass nigga.
I'm a creep ass nigga.
I'm just saying that
'Cause
shit
look,
might be a
nigga,
little weird.
I
nigga.
didn't,
But let me
I didn't
ask you
quite
this, though.
literally nigga woke up out the slumber, nigga.
But what if you do the flip side? Like, say she was like dozing off, then you start giving her some top.
You still might be a weird nigga.
How?
to me.
Nigga, waking your girl up and giving her some top is weird.
I'm just
I
saying,
can't-
because
I-
for me,
I'm not gonna say it's weird because
That
because
shit's weird to
some
me.
women
Nah.
want they men to do that type of shit. So
I don't know.
like I say,
she
it's,
just sleep, nigga. You walk in the house, nigga, and just start eating her box.
I done it. I do it. Nigga, when
I
I
think
want the
that's kinda-
guts, nigga, it's happening.
I'm waking the bitch up.
because
I'm waking the bitch
because
up.
I don't mind if I'm getting woken up to head.
Yeah, that part right there. That's how I look at it. That's actually a cool surprise. Like, oh shit.
Maybe I'm a different nigga. Don't wake me up to head.
Well, you
I'm
don't-
irritated.
You don't suck toes. You think sucking
That
toes?
nigga
No,
trying to
I'm
get
just
all
saying.
this sleep.
I've had a bitch try to do that, and I
You
get
pushed
irritated.
her off like, stop.
They wasn't it was. It's like you get
I
wake.
understand.
Like, what the fuck? Why
Look,
you
look.
touching me right now? And I gotta piss, so it don't even feel good.
So
I don't know. That's just me.
So as a man, I that resonates with me. They think men, they simplify us. We ready for it at all times is how they, like, as long as you offering, he with it. When you really don't want the pussy, You just don't want the pussy.
I mean, there's moments and times in life where we're exhausted and things like that.
But when you don't even got to be exhausted. When you not interested as a man, for me, I speak for myself.
But Rob, what if she's
I'm just not, I don't want that shit.
What has been like 2 or 3 days? She's like, damn, I ain't fucked my husband in 2 or 3 days. Let me just, you know what I'm saying? Let me just do this for him.
I respect that. And if I don't want it, I don't fucking want it.
What if she was like, look, baby, it's been 2 or 3 days. I'm just want to do my womanly
Some
duties.
niggas, that's cool. Some niggas like it. When I'm dog ass tired, you trying to rub on me and turn that shit is annoying. I don't like it, bitch. Get the fuck off me.
That shit gonna make me sleep harder.
Wake me up. Like, rub on me and then let me get up and get conscious of what the fuck going on and then do your do. But bitch, you just going to work while I'm asleep. I'm damn near finna smack your ass when I wake
Byron
up.
does not want to be great by his
it feel odd to you.
It feels
odd. I've had a bitch do it and bitch, don't do it. Wake me up first.
I don't know. I think the comments gonna kill us. I think this. I don't know, man, because I feel like if you wake your woman up and giving her some head, I don't think that's any type of creep shit or not, especially, you know what I'm saying, if y'all on that type of time, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
I've like kissed her, you know, kissing on her body until she wake up and then do it. But like she's snoring and you just go to work.
But I mean, so what's different from you kissing on her body, regardless?
Exactly.
Nah, like, you know, you kiss on her neck.
She sleep, you start sucking.
She sleeps on the nipple.
She sleep. That's the same thing.
Nah,
yes, you will.
Go right in and just.
You play semantics.
Yeah, no.
You still a creep. If that's the case, you still a creep. Sucking on her neck while she knocked out. Like, what is you doing?
Licking on the titty, nigga, the titty
Kissing
on
her,
pull her whole titty out. Yeah.
So ultimately, what I take for this is
sex is a spectrum, bro.
If you have a man, you have the luxury of having a man in any capacity, husband, boyfriend, or otherwise. That should be, it's not negotiable. Pussy giving up at all times, mad or not mad. Now, if you genuinely don't feel well, or you just genuinely really, and as a man, you know when, because when you're not into it, you're not. That's human nature.
For sure.
If your woman genuinely don't want to fuck, by all means, my nigga, leave that alone. But ladies, if you're supposed to be his main faculty, that's not my case. But for the most case, most people live monogamous lifestyles. So what you're ultimately saying is you're his main faculty for sex. If that's the case, pussy should be available all time.
And let's keep it real though. Most women, if a woman that you're dealing with really don't want to fuck you, she probably not really even attracted to you like you think.
Quite literally.
Most women want to fuck more than men do.
Oh,
and
God.
it be to the point where you be like, damn, a nigga nuts drained. You're
Yeah,
good.
I'm cool.
Like,
Ain't nothing even
I don't
coming
want to
out
keep
no
doing
more.
this. Yeah,
Because you
like,
know, it's men is sexist marriages. When I read comments of men saying they ain't fucked their wife in 5 years, 2 years,
I'm
6
like-
months. That's I can't even comprehend how
Hey.
you're in a sexless marriage. The woman who's supposed to submit to you is not submitting that pussy. She getting fucked, bro.
because it take
Oh
more.
my God, she getting
because it
fucked.
take
Getting
more.
fucked, bro.
It take more for them to get out their contract. You jump in that contract, now you just signed a bad
Yeah,
deal,
and they got
and,
you.
and it's ugly.
Because
Depending
We
on the
just told
person.
y'all marriage is a bad deal.
Hey, because most of the chicks in my life, nigga, is married. To this day.
I
As
ain't
a young man, as an older man, they married and or in a relationship. And then I got a slew of single chicks. They don't count. I like the married chicks and the chicks in relationships. They a little bit more, you know.
But most of the time,
acquiesce.
though, for men, what I was learned was as we age, we're not as horny as we were in our younger prime, when our late teens, early 20s.
Testosterone.
yeah, it
testosterone
flips
started
with the women.
It flips with the women, so women tend to be a little more hornier, you know, post menopause and stuff like that. They ready to get that shit, you know, rammed up. So, I mean,
Like, you know, the rich niggas, some of them, they so busy. And like you said, the testosterone slowing down. They don't want to fuck as much. Ain't got time.
They let
They
they
allow
chicks.
their lady to have a boy toy.
And you know how I know that's true?
shout out to Jada Pickett.
Remember where we should go to with the big girl club?
Yeah, a bounce.
Bounce. Quite literally, met a couple, they in a lifestyle. Latin couple. Chick, bad. He said, yeah, this her night. And then I'm looking at him, he a goofball anyway. But long story short, to allude to what he's saying, that was their actual agreement. Oh, you know, once or twice a month, she come out and do what she want. Me and the homies dug her out. Drove her.
Yeah, that's
Drove her. He's a whole
that's out. But I think
Oh God.
for sure
Me and the homies
for sure
drove her
that's
that night.
out. But that's why sometimes you gotta really lay the smack down and go crazy. You know what I mean? Is like one of them days where you going rounds and you beating it down to where she's
it's enough.
She's out of
gonna make
commission.
them tacos?
Yeah.
The beat it up dance.
She's out of commission because you know sometimes you could probably you could be lazy, and then it's sometimes we're just like you gotta tear it up.
Sometimes you gotta hit her with the rhino sprinkled in that motherfucking honey pack.
Shout out to the gas station field.
Hey, sprinkle the honey pack on her. You feel me?
Man,
I
One
ain't gonna
time.
lie, nigga. Sometimes, nigga, you gotta hit her with the Melvin, nigga. Just pick her up and do the African squats with her.
Man, nigga, come through. On God in all the heavens. You gotta lay it down. You gotta put it down. Or the same way I just described how I'm smashing other dudes, your chick gonna
You
be
smashing other dudes.
I mean, other dudes' wives.
Nigga.
Other dudes' wives.
Bro.
Other dudes'
Damn,
wives.
Paul.
Damn, nigga. God damn.
No,
You
I'm
didn't
trying
let
to-
me finish.
Yeah, I
But
didn't
I
even
meant other
catch
dudes'
that.
wives.
Gotcha.
Anywho, we ain't gonna do all that.
No, you my nigga. That's what I'm
Yeah.
like.
But I did
And
not
for that
finish my
reason,
statement.
I'm out.
Man, fuck y'all. Y'all didn't let me finish what I was saying, nigga. Other dudes, oh, y'all niggas go, nigga, I'm gone,
Hey,
nigga.
like and
This
subscribe.
nigga crazy. We getting the fuck up out of here,
Like and
bro.
subscribe.
Y'all
Hey,
niggas not gonna end the episode on me like
Hey,
that.
Paul's ride is crazy.
Paul's ride is crazy. Hey, hype us up. Like us, subscribe. Viber way or no way, baby.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thuggin' hardest where they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitch is bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.